we're gonna watch PapaMutt. This is the disturbing world of truck drivers. We were gonna play games right off the rip, but my dad's a truck driver. I have to know. Listen, he's told me stories, but not enough that I have to know what my dad's up to. You know what I'm saying? We gotta know. My dad. He's on the road. We gotta know, chat. I gotta figure it out.
Hey guys, real quick, we got some merch available. The I Control Fire shirt and the Ozempic shirt backed by
the I Control Fire is a fucking cool shirt. I love that old school.
Popular demand until December 7th, so feel free to click the link in the description.
I do love his I Control Fire shirt a lot. I love those shirts that look like the 90s power battle and 80s spray paint side of the thing. I definitely want to get some merch like this, and I definitely am not planning some merch like this already for really cool stuff. I definitely, you know what, guys, gals, and battery pals, I've had a bit of a day. I'm gonna share you with some information. I'm definitely not prepping a new wave of merch that is gonna be more tailored to the average person wearing it, and it's gonna be an everyday use shirts that are 3 themes that I think you guys will appreciate. There's 3 incoming shirts that I think you guys will appreciate because they're silly, but you can wear them in public. We've got we have on production a Wine Mom shirt because, duh. Yep, it's with Orchid 8. Yep, it'll be with Wine Mom shirt. We're working on Wine Moms. We also have a Mutts for Much shirt in production, which is going to be very, very cool. I'm very excited about that one. That's going to be another one you can just wear in public, which is going to be very, very fun. And then, which I know you're thinking, why have we not done Mutts for Mutts this month? November's been very, very busy. I apologize. MFM? No. Yeah, I mean, actually, yeah, MFM. Let's go. But we're going to get back to Mutts for Mutts here soon. And then finally, the third shirt we have in production is a PapaMutt shirt, which I'm excited for all 3 of these things. The Wine Mom shirt, for those who are curious, we're going all in on the meme. When I was talking to Froggy for the shirts, specifically we were hashing out the Wine Mom shirt, and at least I got find a JPEG for you guys that I saved on my desktop. Hold on. Yeah, the vibe that we went for was white woman shirt. So it's like this vibe, but it's Wine Moms. It's gonna be this vibe, but like Wine Moms. So that's fun. I'm not gonna tell you what the PapaMutt shirt are, nor am I gonna tell you what the I'm not telling you the PapaMutt shirt. I'm not telling the Mutts for Much shirts, but I think they're gonna be very, very cool. And we're going to try to get out more merch launch. All of this merch should launch with the debut of PapaMutt. And it's going to be very, very exciting. That was like about down south. I got a press pocket. That's true. Sell the Wine Mom shirt for it'd be great. What does Mutts for Mutts mean? So this year we've been doing a Mutts for Mutts, which is just a mini charity we do on stream where I put a bunch of dog and cat and animal stuff on Throne. And I put like a $300 limit on cash. We do a mini charity. And when all those things are funded, I go to a SPCA in Ohio and I drop off I donate all the treats we get from Throne. And then I pay off like $300 worth of animal adoption shelter fees. And we've been doing that for a few months. And people wanted a Mutts for Much shirt. So we're getting a Mutts for Much shirt going on, as well as I will work out a secret little caveat there with that, because I'm very excited for that shirt. But yeah, I'm working with Froggy and Bricky, and we're getting some fun new merch for you guys that you can wear anytime, anywhere. But until then, and when it does drop, and this is gonna come to the surprise of nobody, but I'm working with Bricky. I gotta figure out the semantics. When we sell the Mutts for Much t-shirt, I think the first month all all proceeds that I make are just going to go
Papa,
to the SPCA
I've
from
been
that shirt.
catching up on your Real Shorts VOD.
Yeah.
Can you explain why was the Nags guy and crew were still allowed to run their business after he lost the cooking bet?
I have no idea.
Someone explain.
You're already asking too many questions for a show that has no answers. You unfortunately are now as lost as the rest of us. But yeah, no. I want to work with Bricky when we launch the Mutts for Mutt shirt. I think how the split goes is I get like half of the shirt revenue. So for the first month, all of the Mutts for Mutts proceeds that I would normally get, I think I'm just going to take and then donate it. Because I think it'd be appropriate for Mutts for Mutts t-shirt that the first month all the money goes to the Mutts. I think it'd be really fun. But anyways, here's more PapaMutt. Sorry.
Description or in the comment section, wherever the hell it's at, and pick up some merch. See ya. Welcome back to the PapaMutt channel. How you doing? How you doing? Today we're going to talk about big rig truckers.
Fuck yes. Yeah. Fuck yeah. My dad.
Most people.
That's my dad. He's a big rig trucker. He is. What's up? What's up, Lou? Is he working today? It's really a 50% chance alms if he works.
My ex used to clean the insides of truck compartments.
Okay.
From what I've seen, please be advised that things are likely going to get pretty disgusting.
Yep.
To be fair, though, these drivers live and work in these places for days on
Correct.
end.
Does my dad have a nice cabin set up? I think my dad's truck's pretty cool from what I remember. I've not seen it in a few years. I don't remember if it had a cab, but I know he probably has a cab because he sleeps in that thing. He's retired now, but he truck drove for the better part of like 20 years. I'm sure he's got some stories. I remember climbing in Peterbilt's. It was so cool as a kid.
I've seen a big rig truck out in the wild, but we don't really pay them much thought, right? You might give them one of these.
Hell yeah, brother!
And talk shit about the guy for the next 5 miles for not doing it. That's normal. Besides getting irritated at them for holding up traffic sometimes, or maybe they get in the fast lane when it's supposed to just stay over. You don't need to.
Can I be real? I never give trucks shit for this. This is a me thing. But in my mind, it's the same energy as like, I know these dudes have been on the road for like 12 hours straight, nonstop. If they want to drive in whatever lane, I don't care. Like fuck it, right? Like that's rough. I got a friend of the big rig trucking to breeding show rabbits. Hey, we've all been in that pipeline. You gotta feel like it. You gotta feel like it if you're 12. I guess sometimes when you are in traffic every day, but I get it.
Pass anybody. You're gonna be on the road for the next 12 hours.
Or they go over 12 lanes because they missed their exit.
And they roll their car and it stops traffic for everyone for 4 hours. It's awesome. If you'd believe it.
My mom got obliterated by a truck. It's an insane start of that sentence. Yeah, a truck went the wrong way and absolutely fucking eviscerated my mom's car. And she was hospital bound for like a year. And it went the wrong way. The truck did a truck classic, which is the bridge is like 9 feet of clearance and the truck's like 8 or 10 feet, whatever, and just absolutely she almost died. And I'm like, man, these trucks, you can't forget these things are fucking like war machines on the road, man. These things are, look at these things, man. Look at the size of the dude compared to the people, dude. These things are fucking absolute. Look at these things.
The world of big rig trucking is vast
insane
and fascinating. Living a life on the road can lead to all sorts of adventures, hardships, and unexplained horrors.
I think my heart goes out to my mom. Oh, she's fine. My mom has had so many vehicle accidents. She's like, my God.
So let's dive
my
deep and educate ourselves on one of the most well-known and underappreciated professions on the planet, big rig trucking.
I do love.
As I like to say, modern cowboys. And today
I'm gonna
give you appreciation for the goddamn modern day trucker by the end of this video.
Sure.
Are we not?
I'm ready.
Next time, instead of doing this, we're gonna give one of these. For those that are new to the world of trucking, they're basically the modern.
Am I the only one? I'm sure everyone here is fantasized. Like, I could do trucking if it was like me in one seat and then like a hound dog, like a basset hound in the other seat, and we're just traveling the road together. Do you know what I mean? I feel like everyone kind of like likes that fiction where it could be kind of neat. I think that I want to watch Smoke Bandit True. I think everyone just like wants me to no.
You better kneel down.
Is it just me?
With me right frickin' now.
I think absolutely not. Maybe I'm the weirdo. Maybe I like the idea of being on the road until it's 18-hour days. I guess that's true. I guess it's a bit of a grass always greener thing. Maybe I don't dream of I think I like the RV dream. I think I like the idea of the truck because it's close to the RV, but I don't like working 12-hour days. So maybe you're right. Maybe I just want to be an RV.
Modern day cowboy.
But
Truckers
driving
are
through
essentially
backwards,
the
I
backbone of
know.
our country's economy, responsible for delivering products across the country
True.
to most of the major retailers we shop from, right? So next time you go to a store, if it's in the store, it came from a truck.
It's true.
Right?
Very little gets flown out by planes. Fun fact. It's almost all trucks. The U.S., I can't vouch for anybody else, but the U.S. is almost entirely trucks. Now, trains, I feel like we need more trains. So then the truck bunk is getting very cozy. It does!
God bless you, sir. The job entails driving insane distances every day, often bracing themselves against the harsh weather and dangerous driving conditions. The job also requires people to stay awake for hours upon hours, making it
This is a nightmare. What is this footage?
common for truckers to not only risk fatal car crashes,
This is a nightmare, this goddamn. Trucking hallucinations? What? Oh my god, because of sleep deprivation? Dude, now I'm getting worried.
but experience hallucinations in extreme cases. To be fair, there are laws and rules against staying up too long, and also
Yes.
you can only travel so many miles a day.
Yes.
There was a
legally,
really
yes.
funny video. People were giving her shit, but this girl was like, I think she was like 500 yards away from her destination, and she's just like, I gotta pull over and call someone to come drive this thing because I don't want to get in trouble. And the comments were like,
500 yards.
I mean, I do it. Listen, as a man who's experienced actual sleep deprivation hallucinations before in his life because of the Navy, that's an actual thing. Like, I'm not gonna play around with sleep dev. That shit is real and it's crazy. The amount of I've been in scenarios of like sleep deprivation. You will hallucinate. You'll see. It's terrifying. Like, I would never ever drive anything sleep deprived, let alone a truck. If you drive over time, you get fired. Well, yeah, good.
Which is like,
Good. But here, I'm playing
how many minutes away is that? Is that even 2 minutes
Oh,
away?
yeah, no, hollow,
in a
for
truck?
sure.
it sounded like she was like 5 minutes away. And
I can't.
Yeah, and someone had to come up. She's like, thanks. I just, it's the law's the law.
The law's the
law is
laws.
the law. And to be fair, I would rather someone be like, I don't even want to risk anything.
You'll hallucinate that lightless is a yellow or wait, what? Help me.
Then have the person be like, and then
Oh yeah, sleep dev is
pile up.
crazy.
The amount of people who disobey that law and they're just like, I'm gonna try to make it early. There's like a lot of false pride. You're gonna experience a lot of false pride that these people have. Whereas if it
Red light is green. Oh. Wait, are you saying that people hallucinate? They're like look yellow because you're half asleep? That's horrifying. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. What if you were driving and the red light turned like green in your mind, but it actually didn't? Oh my fuck, dude. Yeah, I've driven on the road all the time for ghost hunts, and I will say if you get tired, pull over. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Pull over. Horrifying.
it's like a
Horrifying,
real
Cam.
man does X. You're gonna get. And it's just like you could kill so many people. But we'll get into it.
We'll
For
get
long
into it.
expeditions, truck drivers will basically live inside of their vehicle for
I'm sorry. It's the camper in me talking. This looks comfortable. It's the camper in me talking. This looks comfortable.
weeks and even months at a
Just a little
time.
late. Yeah,
which they
exactly.
prefer.
There
a
you
lot of them
go.
prefer it. There's some people who get so mentally messed up that they're like, I can't even be in a house anymore. I just want
Yep.
to stay in the back of my cabin. I'm
Yeah, that's 100% a real thing. I mean, it's this shit that like it took me a solid year being out of the Navy to actually enjoy real beds again. And a lot of my friends who were served in Iraq and Afghanistan for many years, they had to go to therapy just to sleep in a real bed again because they were so used to sleeping on like shitty cots and stuff. It's very interesting how your brain will be like, oh, you like this now. It's weird.
Completely. That's me.
Yeah, the things you
contemplating.
do
That's
to
just an
avoid
opinion.
talking to your
That's not
partner,
really
for
a
real.
fact. It's just an opinion.
You know, a lot of truckers bring their wives and dogs on the road.
I would bring my dog. Mari, not so much. Mari, I love you. There's no shot I'm bringing on if I'm trucking. Because Mari gets bored. Mari will get bored,
Wow.
and I cannot bring her. Thank you to tier 1 for 14 months. Thank you. She gets bored and she gets very like fidgety, and unless there was like some way to distract her, it would be cooked. Oh my god, unrelated. I'm not gonna get too into it right now. I'll be right back. I'm alive. That was a hard-fought battle, but like all hard-fought battles, I came out on top. That was listen. We all speak. That was leaders. It was truly a battle. And you know what? I won, and that's all that matters. Is Papa came out on top, and W's Victory Royales. Hard yacht battle. Anyways, here is my paws are beyond washed. They are clean as a crystal.
Yeah, and I feel like that's when I would go insane. Being by yourself is one thing, and it's like kind of a prison sentence, but you're always moving. But being in a prison sentence with someone else seems so much worse.
Yeah, I'm good. I would do live streaming because if I'm gonna be in hell, all of you are gonna be hell with me. So if I did truck driving, I would hook up my PC to like keep burping. I would hook up my PC to the webcam that would be pointed at the road, and then I would hook up to the sound system. This is what Pippa does. Does Pippa do this? That's actually really cool. Get us a convoy. This exists. It might exist. Where like I hook up a TTS and then we just like talk on the road, right? Not the stereo. Well, not the stereo, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like, this is not a truck driver streamer. Oh, 100%. Webcam in an RV. I want to do that, but I can't afford an RV. Not yet. But if you use code MUT at checkout,
especially your nagging wife.
Oh my god. Well, first off, my wife. I mean, we've gone a couple cross country trips. I can't do it.
Okay.
Stop every 5 minutes. I'm gonna pee.
That's me actually. We're making fun of his wife right now, but that's actually me. I'm the piss baby. I have a very, you guys know I have a very, very small bladder because I have to go pee all the time. And when I'm on the road, dude, I worry that I'd be dehydrated because I'd be too scared of how to pee every 5 seconds. Like, that is a big reason. I'd be dead. I'd be high maple high. I'd be dead. I'd be cooked, dude. I couldn't do it. I've been pissing myself at your content lately. Thank you. It's very sweet. Thank you. It's the worst. I couldn't do it.
You got a small bladder.
Also, too, there's something psychologically horrifying about like a little like Stanley Kubrick The Shining moment when you're driving a long time, you like look over, the person's been sleeping for like 4 hours, and you're like, let's get resentful.
I am a toxic male. I'll say it. I like driving. I'm a toxic male. Whenever Mario wants to drive, I say, no, I want to drive. I don't know if it's because I'm that kind of person. We know, okay. I don't know if it's the kind of person where I'm like, I want to be in charge of my own life. Or if I'm just like, I don't know if it's like that. I just like driving. The sky's blue. I just like driving. I'm not like that toxic.
Having a doggo, but then I'd feel bad too. It's like, I'll go run around the truck stop. That's fun.
Well, that's why you let him just run. He does zoomies in the back on your back.
Like,
you are talking for like something. That's true.
Over time, people have put more and more effort into making their mobile living.
See. Okay, this is cool, man. I drive like 70% of my job, but I get a chance. I pass it a princess. That's fair. That's fair. I actually appreciate that. I hate driving. I love driving. I love driving. I love yelling at other drivers. I love speeding. I love cutting cars off. I love. This is cool. This is really neat though. I like this. Not pink enough, dude. This fucks. I would live in this.
By living quarters, comfortable by installing things like fridges, TVs, gaming consoles, and whatever is needed to stay on the road as long as possible.
I'm not kidding. If I was single, this would probably be what I'd do, man. There's gotta be hold on. We're going over Twitch.tv. There's gotta be a truck driver streamer. Truck driving streamer. Trucker Dylan. Is he live? Damn. Okay, but there are truck driving streamers. Like Trucker Dylan here. Oh, but he doesn't stream anymore, does he? Wait, does he? Not really. Let me see. Subscribe. No! Trucker Dylan! No, I wanted to look at your stuff, Trucker Dylan. Oh, well. I would gladly do that. They brought up because some of them Mari wouldn't get bored. True. Well, at that point, we're RVing, right? What was nominated for Stream of the Works? Oh, hell yeah. I think truck driving streamers, I would watch that shit in a heartbeat.
Right? People decking out their pad with an Xbox.
You know, it's my favorite videos. Well, not really my favorite, but It's the ones where they like take like an hour locking their doors. They like lock the doors, get the seatbelt, and they put it around the door.
Yeah, it's like the same thing where it's like a woman checking into a hotel. Woman who's
I don't know enough about the trucker culture to know if that's really important to super lock your doors like that. Probably, right? Probably if you're a trucker on the road and you're stopping at weird spots, it's probably not that crazy to have like a method. Yeah, I think in some places you have to. Yeah. I imagine in some places you gotta lock up or it's your house. Yeah, it is your house. That's true. It's your house. I think that's fair. That's really fair.
Shut your door,
yeah.
and it's like to prevent people from breaking in. Which, to be fair, it's like make fun of them, but then God forbid it happens, and they're like, when I tell you,
dude, exactly. You can make fun of me all you want for getting up when I'm laying down in bed. I'm like, and then I feel my bones. This might be OCD. This might be PTSD. I don't care what kind of SD it is. I'm letting you know. If I have the craving to get up and check to make sure my house is completely locked, fuck it. Let me go do a lap, dude. I don't know what it is, but let me do a lap in my house to make sure the house is completely locked. The amount of times where I've been like, I've gotten up, it's happened enough for me to get up and do a lap and go, oh shit, this wasn't locked, right? And that's how I think, I don't know, man. I think that's fair. The lap's essential. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's like paranoia or what, dude, but it's essential. Oh, is this a clip? Is that my clip or is that a clip from the guy? This is me. Ew, cringe furry. I'll look at the clip later. OCD, it's called checking. I think it's OCD. Heightened survival instincts. You know what to feel when you're afraid to left the stove on? All the time. All the time. America's locking the doors with having paper thin walls, so you just kick in. Some places, it's made of concrete, which I think is the way. It's OCD when it gets in the way. That's true. That's
I
fair.
got done driving 14 hours in a day, though, let me tell you. I'd probably leave the doors unlocked, and I'd probably crawl in the back and cry and go to bed.
Okay.
That's probably what I'd do. Make some instant ramen, burn my fucking hands and shit from it.
This is like depressed trucker core. My dad is also the kind of guy who's like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and get to work in liberal. But my dad, to his credit, he does make trucking look pretty fun. Where like I've seen him like cook whole meals in his rig and stuff. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. Like maybe 30 years ago it would have been like that, but these days where trucks are like mobile homes, it's not. Like, you're not eating ramen over, like, a campfire in the yard, right? You're eating, like, you can't use style for comfort. No, you can't. You can't. Absolutely not.
And that's all. That's what would happen. After a while, I'd just take it. If this is what it has to be, then God has put his will down.
Just quit.
Just quit.
I can't because I don't have soft hands.
It's my dad. So far, Hunter's acting like my dad, dude. They don't have soft hands. My dad is retired, and he's messaging me saying like how bored he is, and I'm like, "Have you tried getting a hobby?" He's like, "Well, the hobbies don't feel the same way as driving a truck and making that money." And I'm like, "Well, what do you do on the daily?" "Well, I just sit down and watch the news until I fall asleep, and that's my days." I'm like, "You got it, dude. I'm telling you, you got to figure out something, dude. That sounds depressing." You got to get out. You got it, dude. Go, carve some wood. Yeah, he's in a depressive rut right now. I don't think he'd mind me telling this because who cares? But, like, it's a case of, like, when boomers have been conditioned their entire lives to work nonstop all the time, always working. And then he can't work anymore for medical reasons. And now he's just, like, he's associated life and living with work. And now he doesn't know what to do. And I've had to explain to him, like, there's more to life than working. And it's hard to explain to him that he needs hobbies, he needs friends that are outside of his trucking thing. It's a growth talent. It is, but a lot of boomers have it. A lot of boomers, you'll see when you're dead. Yeah, like, that leaves you, there's more to the life of working. There is, believe it or not, there is. If there wasn't, I'd be live 24/7, baby. Hitting close to home, my dad's going through something similar. It's a real thing. You see it all the time. There are people I know, this is not a bit, who are like super, super hardcore military, have been in for like 30 years, but you have to get out eventually, forced retired. And shortly after they got out, they got incredibly sick. Like, some even came close to dying because they were so used to working like 18-hour days, burning the candle at every single inn. The moment that they're in the real world, their bodies are resting for the first time, and it's not, their bodies aren't used to it, and it just shuts them down. It's crazy. It's crazy. My dad's also retired, trying to take him out to play ping pong. Now to get my brother takes him out to tennis, something to keep him active, something to get him out of the house. Yeah, something to get him out of the house. I'm 50 to 20 years in the Air Force. Nothing is better than bringing my house, my stuff, my hobbies, and my favorite person. See, that's nice because you've earned that, and you did your 20. You got out, and you weren't military brain. But you probably know better than most that there are people that are like got out and like basically fucking died, where they're just like they're a shell of themselves because they're not in the military anymore. Their entire personality was the military, and now that they're out, it's like, well, I have nothing to live for. It's insane. My destiny once still works. I think it's just because he's bipolar. That could be it. My grandma went downhill real quick when she finally retired. That's why when I retire, chat, it's gonna be like, I want my retirement to feel akin to like my already day to day. I'll replace streaming with gardening. My granddad's a farmer, trained electrician. He did stay in 2 kids and a wife and a dog for the long time, and I got lost. Yeah, right. I know so many veterans who can't move. People in the military never learn to be anything else. It's a bummer. Hi, Zoe. Hi, love you. Hello. So they're giving a worker and free will. Exactly.
The trucks are lifestyle. You don't quit. You
Exactly,
die.
Zero. It is.
Yeah, exactly. You either kill yourself or you go to the grave.
That's
I
right,
want to take a
brother.
minute to shout out Starforge Systems.
Whoa.
Starforge is having a huge Black Friday PC sale going on right now with up to $1,000 off the entire site. Check out the link
I
below
wish, dude, if I was retired once. You can't work your way out of the military staff. Nope.
to see all the great options Starforge has for gaming, PCs, and customizable accessories. They're seriously good computers, guys. Check it out.
A lot of
Black
retirees in
Friday.
the fire department also retire and die. Most put in 30 years coming out that window in a hobby or something just doesn't end well. I think the best way to transition from a career to civilian life, quote unquote, is to get a hobby that you realize would be easy to get into, but hard to master. Like, I think a good example is like alcohol making. Like, I do it as a hobby, but if I retired and put more effort or time into it, I could really refine the craft, or I could make some really, really good fucking alcohol. And I think that's kind of the energy. If you're getting out, like, let's say Spotty, like she's getting out, right? She's retiring from the fire department work. And then she gets really into biking or better yet, yeah, glass blowing, right? Where it's like, she's like, oh, you know, every Saturday I do a little bit of glass blowing. It's nothing crazy. It's for fun. But then she gets out and she's like, you know what? I'm going to put all my eggs in glass blowing. Fuck it. Let's do it. Right. Let's let it ride. And I think that's you need a transition hobby. I think that's what you need. You need a hobby that'll transition you to civilian life. I was ready for Papa to stop at alcohol. Just drink, buddy. True, brother. True. I want to play guitar when I wasn't working. I think that's another good hobby where you're like, oh, I'm playing guitar. Or woodworking. Woodworking's true. In my case, Warhammer. I could get really into... Dude, if you guys... Listen, chat, I retired from shooting today. We all had a good run. PapaMutt's dead. He's dead to you guys. I'm just going to be making Warhammer. Painting Warhammer, building it. I'm just going to be posting that on YouTube. That's my new content. It's just Warhammer content. ASMRs, why? That's it, man. That's it. Where are the kits right now?
Game up!
Stop moving this with your health, but don't go down the
Living
screen.
quarters,
Yes.
it's time to hit
Never
the
stop
road.
moving.
And that
really.
means we got to learn trucker lingo, which I got to say, one of the main reasons I want to do this video, one,
Oh, I died by
lot
the-
lizards, and 2, trucker lingo.
Listen, ladies, gents, my lot lizards. I have enough stories about lot lizards. I have enough stories about my gals. All right.
I want to be well versed. I
Yep.
wish there was a Rosetta Stone
There
DVD
is.
on trucker lingo. You could be like, you know,
Lot lizards. Yeah, it's what my So my dad has explained to me what it is. A lot lizard is effectively a prostitute that hangs around. Not even always a prostitute, just a promiscuous person that hangs around truck stops to get with truckers. And they're called lot lizards because it's like a waiting lot is where your truck is waiting. I have a theory on that. I think that death can only catch you when you're sit too long. True. That's why, Spotty, I want to be hiking. I want to really get into hiking, and I like really want to get into outdoorsy shit. That way I'm always moving. It's a bad rep. It is a bad rep. Yes.
I could actually talk to him. I'd probably just drive down my truck down the same highway back and forth and just try to talk to him on the radio. Truckers use CB radios to communicate to each other regarding traffic information, road closures,
Sure.
job updates,
Sure.
and more.
Yes.
Their life story. How you doing, partner? Over. I'm a little depressed. Oh, shit.
My from what I understand, my dad would fuck with people all the time and truckers in chat. If you have stories, feel free to chime in. But my dad would fuck with people all the time just because it's funny, like new truck drivers. because my dad's been in the truck driving game for like 30 years, and he would absolutely just be a little shitter. I'd RP. Would you RP? That's really funny. That's really funny.
You want to talk about it? Over. My dad never loved me. Over. My dad really didn't care for me either. Over.
My dad likes me. Jesus. You guys are going through it. Damn. My dad likes me. That's pretty cool.
It sounds like this is like a gay relationship.
It is.
You want to stop at the stop at the quick trip down the road?
Hell yeah, brother.
10-4. Go get your ass blasted.
I actually think it'd be really, really fun if I had a truck driving buddy where I was on the road and I would talk to my buddy on the CB radio, and then we'd meet up in the middle of our like driving cross country for Waffle House. Dude, I think I just want to be on an RV. I think that's what it is. I think I just want to be an RV. My dad never got over being trans. Well, your dad's cringe then. Cringe. I think would be really funny is if I were to transition, I think my family would be supportive, except my grandma would probably consistently dead name me, but it wouldn't be out of malice. She would do that thing that like nice old people do where it's like, she'd be like, oh, PapaMutt. Oh, I mean, PapaMutt. Sorry. I mean, PapaMutt. Sorry. No, it's like, I think there'd be something that's kind of endearing to my grandma trying her best, where she just doesn't, she's just trying. She just doesn't really get it, if that makes sense, but she wants to be supportive, and she just forget. Exactly. It's really, that's 100% how my grandma would operate. It'd be that 1,000,000%. Like, my grandma is the most supportive human being in the world, and she'd still be like, oh, that's how I'd see that going on. She's trying. Oh, yeah, at least she's trying. Exactly.
Get your ass blasted over Depression CB radio talks.
I don't know how my dad would handle it, actually. Yeah, her pronouns are he. Yeah, my grandma would be like halfway there, where she'd be like, his pronouns are she, her. And it's like, wait, hold on, grandma. No, wait, almost there, grandma. But I don't know how my dad would do. I don't think he'd care. I think he'd just be like, he wouldn't get it.
Hey, there is a come and go coming up.
Okay, thank
You
God.
thinking what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
Cool ranch Doritos.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. See, I think I just want an RV. I don't even want a truck drive. I think I just want an RV, dude.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, I think they need therapy. They're on the road. They're lonely.
Yeah.
Very lonely.
That
I
sounds
use that
fun.
CB radio all the time.
Wait, do you think they?
New plan. Fine. Here's the new plan. Get you a goth baddie. She plays video games while you're driving the truck. That's it. That sounds pretty fun. That sounds pretty cool. I don't know.
Hold on, they have got to be doing.
Has
like
anyone
sex
ever seen it and have sex?
texting.
Probably.
Switch to channel
Probably.
4.
Pull your panties to the side. Over. Does it curve to the left or right? Over.
Jesus.
Static.
Oh,
How many times do you think
Jesus!
truckers are pulling their putt a lot while they're driving?
Oh yeah.
You have to imagine a lot, right? You can't stop for a beat break.
Yeah, you can't stop.
There's no beat break when you're.
I don't know about beat breaks, but I do know there's a 10,000,000%. That freaking gym is insane. I don't know about beat breaks, but I do know there's gotta be like some truckers who have those gallon piss jugs. You can be mad at me all you want. The May GIF is insane. You can be mad at me all you want, but there's gotta be drivers with those gallon piss drugs. There's gotta be.
Every time a guy does that, he's like, he actually just got done coming.
ERP the CBB wild. That's crazy.
That kid's like,
Yeah.
That's why they he waves back. Anytime you see a happy trucker, they just got done with their beat break. You gotta watch out for the beat break.
You gotta watch
If I
out.
was a trucker, that's what I do. You know how like you've seen like the Reddit posts of like come in the box or your cum wall.
Nick? What? My what? Oh, Ken, the fact that's not most not banned is hilarious to me. Hey, Nick?
No.
Oh.
No, I haven't seen that actually.
There's an infamous Reddit post where it's like, guys, my cum box is starting to smell.
Like box?
This guy, every time we jerk off, he'd ejaculate into a box.
Hora, help me.
It started like growing spores.
Turns into a fucking Last of Us episode. God damn.
You know what, chat? Maybe the water bottle that you have under your desk that you've been meaning to pick up, it's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. I wanted to watch this. I did want to watch this. And, in the grand scheme, man, maybe that water bottle you left under your desk isn't that actually big of a deal compared to others.
I worked at Amazon, and the delivery drivers all had a lot of bottles in their trucks
that
they'd throw away at the start of their
That
shifts.
I believe, but Amazon,
It's real.
Amazon's like genuinely like an evil corpo. One of the internet's many cum artifacts. Thank you, Starkey, for that sentence.
And then people are like, oh, I just have a cum wall. And people like took pictures under their desk and like the paint is like peeling from the cum stains. But see, that's what I would do as a trucker. I just, like
Cum pedal.
cum pedal.
Yeah. You have your fucking your Red Wing boots and cum all over your pedal. Hey, that ain't Yankee candle wax. Let's just say that. Through the years,
What is Froggy up to today? Let me see what she's up to. Hey, you streaming today? I just got reminded of you in general and just wanted to check in on you. I just want to make sure. She reminds me of Nick, man. She reminds me of Nick.
their communications developed into its own unique language. Here's a quick
She
crash
reminds me of
course
Nick.
into using some unique phrases that also work very well at a pool bar. Because
All right. I'm gonna write these down because my dad is also a pool bar enjoyer. This is how I'm finally gonna communicate with my dad. Here we go. All right, chat. I can finally write. I'm gonna take some notes for my dad.
throw these around.
Here we
Just
go.
saying. Comedian or hot mic is a
Okay.
driver on the CB that is too chatty.
Well, hot mic means something different than military, but this is fine. Okay, sure. Okay, a little bit of a chatty Cathy. Sure.
Yeah, we got a comedian over here.
Yep. Okay.
All right, can we chill out with the hot mic?
Forget my
See, that's
typo.
the- those
Welcome,
are the guys
Hora.
prepping for the
Yes.
gay sex that we were talking about earlier. In the all the roadhead and stuff. Road pizza equals roadkill, aka
It's a fucked way to. I told you guys this before on stream. I always, whenever I see roadkill on a road pizza on the road, I always say a little prayer because I always feel bad that these animals were killed, and I hope that they are in Valhalla being their best little animal selves. I always feel bad saying roadkill. But road pizza is gross, so thank you for that. Just say road hi.
the dead animals on the side of the road.
Yep.
Road pizza.
I never heard
Go-go
road pizza.
juice or motion lotion is referred to as the diesel fuel. Choke
What, gas? That it's just gasoline? Am I a truck driver? No, my dad is a truck driver. So I'm learning. I do like motion lotion. That's fine.
fuel. Choke
Stop!
and puke is a roadside dinner.
I don't know if anyone's actually used this vernacular. I don't believe anyone's actually using this vernacular.
I don't know if I like that. Gotta get my choke. Gotta get my puke. Or is it actually choke and puke?
Choke and puke.
Stopping by for a little choke and puke. Be right.
Dude, there's gotta be, that can't be what it's used for. I've heard choke and puke for a gas station diner. God, I love Boosies. I love
Right
Boosie.
back.
I'm guessing because they throw up a lot or it's bad.
I have a feeling that it's like a roadside diner, choke and puke. I'm seriously wondering how much of this goes back to gay sex. Choke and puke.
Shut up.
Word.
I'm getting a little choke and puke.
Little slither dinner coming up right
Hey,
outside,
the
boys. Let's see.
new terms that
Squeeze
feels
his
mean.
asshole
Yeah,
in.
I don't know. These terms are weird.
A Schneider egg, which is an orange traffic barrel.
What? Sure.
A Schneider egg?
Sure.
Like a little, one of those like little, not the cone, but the actual barrel.
Yeah,
A meat
okay.
wagon or a Band-Aid box is an ambulance.
They're not. This is not a thing. I feel like these are not real terms. Truck drivers in chat, are these real things you guys have said?
A side jockey is a driver that hauls dangerous cargo.
Okay, that's actually kind of metal. That's a metal way to refer to someone like transporting gasoline or something. Okay. The meat wagon stuff isn't real. Meat wagons, yes, but the sewer slide jockey being like you transport like radiation or like I don't know, man, dangerous gases or whatever. That's kind of a crazy. That's a wild one. Sewer slinger? No, it's a YouTube safe version of what sounds like sewer slide, right?
Like explosives or toxic materials, which I
Yep.
do like a lot. Little side jockey. Oh, look, got a hot mic on the Jockey coming up on the 10-4. Thank you, guys.
Oh, he's getting there.
Depressed.
He's getting there.
God. Yeah, exactly. The fumes. I want to die. Occasionally, arguments can break out between communications on the CB radio.
Is he driving with... Oh, no, he's not driving. He's just on there. It's real about hazardous drivers? Interesting.
One seasoned driver resting at a truck stop explained how he once listened to two massively overweight drivers scream at each other through the radio before jumping out of their vehicles to fight.
Awesome. Does my dad sound like this? No. If I told you how my dad sounds like, Maple, you will be hurt physically. If I tell you how my dad talks, you will be hurt physically. This is cool though. I like the idea of you rolling up to watch two big dudes just get into a fight, dude. Hell yes. This is awesome. I would love to see two truck drivers. I believe with my whole chest, my dad has probably gotten into a fight. I believe.
You do not want me to come out there, buddy. I would love to hear that. To be in the crossfires of that,
yes,
that's kind of like that's the trucker's soap opera.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yep.
Because you could turn it off, but you know those motherfuckers leave it on. And they're just,
Oh my god, dude, if I heard two of my coworkers screaming at each other through the radio, I'm pausing my podcast. Do you know what I mean? If I'm on the road as a truck driver, like for the fucking 16 hours, I'm like, and then I hear over the radio, Jeremy, this is Greg. I fucked your mom. Over. I'm like, like I'll be pausing my music. Yeah, that would bring me energy, dude. I would turn down the beats and I'd be sitting, you would never see a more awake dog in your life. Eyes dilated. I would literally stop by a coffee shop for like a tea just so I can like park and be like, I would be in the lot, dude. On God, just, wrong button. Oh, he did what? Like, the office drama is really juice. I got it, dude. That's the one thing, Chad, I miss about working in an office is the drama that came out of the office. Oh my God. Like a fine wine, bro. Truck driver, soap opera episode 4. Like a fine wine.
it's like, ooh.
Tea for tea, dude.
Ooh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, what exactly is the tea, sis? And like turns it on.
Oh my
you know
God.
that both of them had a chili dog from nearby restaurant in one hand and were taking swings with each other. Like that.
So fucking cool. So these two big ass truck drivers were punching each other, but they're holding on to their chili dog for good measure. God, man, I don't know what's happening, but I'm sold. I want to be a truck driver, right? Dude, you are selling me on this lifestyle, but this is you are describing my IRL family to me. Hi, sweetie, hi. You are describing in real time what my IRL family is like. This is awesome.
Swings at each other with chili dog.
There are real
You
shorts
think they were
like
still
this.
eating while they were fighting?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The same hand.
Blood is making it more salty. By the end of the fight, one of them dropped their dog. The other trucker felt bad, and they bonded over him buying a replacement dog.
It's kind of sweet. I'm, dude. I don't know about you, gang. I'm sold on this I'm sold. I'm ready. I am so sold on being a truck driver right now. This is like when we watched the cruise video. Now I'm just locked into being a truck driver. I don't know. Next we're for a movie about based on truck driver. I want to watch a truck driver stream. That's a sketch comedy set. It's gotta be. Enemies to lovers. Yes.
Well, what the fuck are we doing here, man?
I didn't mean to knock your dog out.
I knocked your chili dog on the ground. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Have gay sex.
Do you want to have gay sex? I would rightfully love to do so. Thank you, sir. How do you think they choose who's the bottom and who's the top? Well, this whole video can't just be us just speculating trucker gay sex. So.
Yes, it can. 100% can. Yeah. And it's truly whoever had to buy the hot dog is the bottom, which is fine. I'm in the fiction that all truck drivers are switches. And it's never about sex. It's simply just a power thing. It's all about power and dynamic. And I'm not saying that the bottom is without power and the top has all the power. I'm saying that there is a rich hierarchy of power in the trucker sphere that we don't even understand, chat. Again, none of it's actually gay. It's all about power and submission. Okay? And we don't get it. We don't get it. We don't understand it. It gets wrong. It does. What about Greek? It's Greek homosexuality. It is. I think so.
When you're cooped up in a small metal box with intense deadlines, it's going to eventually create some tension. One truck driver recounts a time that he heard a furious driver ranting about his co-worker who was insanely lazy and wouldn't take the wheel for 4 days straight. What a lazy bones. Apparently, he was slumped over and refusing to shower or even move a muscle. In response, the driver wasn't just cursing at him.
Can I pause this video, please?
Too far. Sorry, man.
Sorry, YouTube is like fighting me.
I would rather use in a
There we
shower
go.
or even move a muscle.
He's
In
dead.
response, the driver wasn't just cursing at him, but was hitting him multiple times, all to no avail.
He's dead.
There's got to be a dead person, right?
Yeah, that's a dead.
Gotta get. He's like,
That's-
all right, he's very lazy. Over.
He's dead.
Surrounding.
Yeah, exactly. Wake up! You said you were gonna switch, but I guess I'm the one who's gonna have to drive away to Chattanooga. I'd love to hear like weird town names we have to go to. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go to Lake Big Bend all by myself. Lake Big.
Dude, he's making fun of it, but I'm still sold on being a truck driver, chat. I'm getting the application filled out as we speak, dude. I'm ready. I'm
If
ready.
I go
I'm
there,
ready.
I am not driving to Chattanooga.
I'm ready.
I'll tell you that right now.
I tell you
hear
that right
me?
now.
Yeah, just like maggots coming out of his mouth and shit.
Ew!
Manager decided to go into the truck and confront him, only to be hit with the smell of death. The man died 4 days prior. Corpse was being screamed at and assaulted by the driver without the slightest clue.
How? This is depressing, yeah, but how? Again, this is another case of I think there are people in the Matrix that we live in that are literally NPCs by maybe the computer because there's no human that can't figure out there's a dead body in the back. Like, there's no conscious human that can't figure it out after 2 days, man. Hi,
Which is kind of fun
Cass!
because he himself probably smells like death a little bit. Listen, buddy, the cheese is starting to curdle a bit. I can't even imagine what a fucking like a big rig's cabin smells like. I wonder how many times people find dead truckers.
Probably the same frequency that I don't know. I don't think it'd be that crazy. Maybe a lot because their lifestyle is so hard. Have a good work. Have a good work. I thought it'd be a lot. Hi, Cass.
I feel like a lot of them do uppers drug wise. Like you see, like a meth's upper, right?
Nah. My dad, I should probably text him. I don't want to text him because I want to talk to him right now because I'll be here all day if he talks to me. But I don't think he never did drugs, but the caffeine addiction is insane. He never did like drugs, but caffeine he did go very, very hard on, right? Yeah, the caffeine overdoses are, I said earlier, if you like meth, that's true, but I don't know if meth is an upper, but I don't know, man. I don't think that's like, it can't be that rampant. Meth, I can't be that rampant. There's no way.
It's got to be an upper. For God's sake, it's like
I think
crack.
caffeine or nicotine's got to be it.
Because I imagine there's got to be a lot of drug overdose stuff, but I literally wonder how much it's just people like
18-hour
get stuck
days?
with it.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe. See, I don't know what meth does to your mind. I don't know how, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm speaking from ignorance because I don't know what your mind goes through on meth. The idea of being inebriated behind the wheel terrifies me. It's horrifying. Josh went over that Adderall. I don't know. Does that also count as impaired driving? It melts it. I mean, ADHD meds are meth. That's true. This is a job where the legality matters when bills are on. That's also true. I mean, my dad, I don't know. My dad looks pretty good for his age. He's like 60 odd something, and he looks fine. I just feel
Just drink gamer sups with code MUT. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. And you know what? You reminded me to change the price back on Louis. But also, you know, do drink gamer subs using code MUT. Check out for 10% off next order. Here we go. Save. Sorry, I had to save the new price. One of those privileged stains that my accident cleaned for the cabins were smokestacks. That makes sense. Rewatch Beer Dads. I really hope you fight Joel. I would love to have Joel and Kuro and others to various affairs. Yes.
My heart's just like,
I would love to.
for the lack of sleep, all that kind of stuff, unhealthy diets, they don't move a lot.
Sure.
It sounds like he finally got a break and he just never woke up.
Yeah, that's it for a forever break. I will drive us to Chattanooga once we hit Des Moines. Just let me sleep.
See, that's kind of sad. This fiction that he built is kind of sad. I don't. It was also to subscribe to my velvet cake. That's true. Hi, who's the fig? How are you? Hi. That's.
Yeah, and then you have your partner beating you.
Yeah, you can't break me down if it makes you feel right.
I'm sure caffeine is a progression
That kind of
thing
thing.
too with
That
meeting
guy's
travel
high,
goals.
too.
Yes.
Oh yeah, imagine that they said. I bet you it's an undisclosed thing of like, well, why don't we both hit a little crack and we'll drive for 14 hours straight.
I have a theory. If you are doing with a buddy on the road, that's probably not far off, right? Like somebody does a bump, then you drive for like 3 hours, and then another person does a bump, and they switch off. That's the only way I can see drugs on the road. That's scary, man. That's scary. Just 5 minutes chilling, very close to my. No, I would have beaten you up. I would have beaten you up. I would have gotten you. I would have stabbed you. Yeah. Thank you, the video is real. Thank you.
At least Froggy will never be a meth addict. Wait, what's meth?
Froggy will never be a meth addict either because she doesn't do the thing that makes you focus. Adderall. She doesn't do Adderall, so she's good. Just freebase? True.
Drive to Chattanooga 14 hours. It's a great deal. And the guy's like, and just dies. And the other guy's like, are you going to pass it? Off. This is why I fucking hate you newbies. Under these work conditions, it's inevitable that you'll end up posting videos about your experience to kill.
You're a trucker and forced to go to bed. I'm telling you, I can't wait for the next 50 years where the mentality of pull yourself up by your bootstraps and work your 19-hour days. I can't wait for that shit to go away, man. I can't wait for the next generation to not have to deal with like, all right, time for you to work 25 hours. No, like, I know, I get, hold on. I'm going to play devil's advocate. As someone who streams every day, 2 to 5, Monday through, or 2 to 6, Monday through Friday, who does a lot of collabs, I get the mentality where you're like, oh, you know, the sun's still out. I got the energy. Let's knock out another collab, another meeting, another thing. I get it. But I think that having it forced so you don't fucking kill yourself is probably for the best. Like, like, it's workaholics. It is. A lot of modern rigs are remotely monitored, so they know if you're pushing overtime. I don't hate this. I need to go, oh, into dinosaurs, people deserve better pay and more. Yeah, they deserve better pay and less. Like, this is, I don't know. Time for Pokemon to play Repo. Sun's still up. Sun's still up. Let's get the Repo out, brother. Hell yeah.
Time. Because this, the Truck Talk community has grown quite a lot, introducing us all to new facts and stories from the.
Dude, these trucks do look cool. I got a few hours. Let's do one more work. A little more work leaves you. What's a little more work? It's time to get some more work done, leaves you. That's right. Spotty, what are you doing? You have to upload these videos. Content creators, cast, YouTube video waits. Come on. Every moment you're not working is suffering. Get to work, content creators. Yes. You're so right. You're so right.
The road, which I gotta say, some of my favorite content right now is watching truckers like just finish a drive.
Yes.
It's very nice. A lot of younger truckers too.
I like it. This is what I would do if I was single. I would do this.
A lot of the time, people speculate.
Hell yes.
The vast majority.
I got that thing done. No.
Like, you got soft hands.
That's my grandpa or my grandma, my dad.
Whole new generation of younger people who are making like vlogs out of it, and it's pretty. It's fun. It's good watching.
I'm just saying, dude. Chat, would you guys still watch me if my whole content was just being a truck driver? I like to make yo papa. I'm working as fast as I can. No, you know I'm goofing yet. Listen, today's our relaxed day, chat. Today's, listen, if you're in here and you got work you gotta do, just fucking don't. Hey, man, do what I do and just don't. I used to watch a streamer and it was actually pretty cool. I would do that in a heartbeat. You have soft hands? Hell no, brother. These hands are made for trucking. Trucking and fucking. Give me your brother. Hell yeah. You're talking, would you write your news names on a piss balls for dodos? Fuck yes.
I like it.
It's good content.
It's good content. I enjoy it. Some well-known trucker influencers like Uncle Rob give an exclusive interview walking us through its trucker diet, which consists of assortment of candies and jerky. And this is the very stereotypical, like, oh, you know what I'm talking. Raspy voice from a lifelong of drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes.
That's my dad, man. Except, and trigger warning, I'm gonna imitate my dad real quick because some of you are like, what does your dad talk like? If you know, buckle up. It's going to trigger a lot of you guys. Here we go. Well, I like the way the road feels to drive on. And I woke up today, 5 a.m. to get my coffee. So I went to the gas station. Like, that's, dude, I'm sorry to do that to you guys, but it is, if you've never talked to my dad, that's it. You've got to, dude, I want to bring on the stream just to torture you guys. I've told him, I said this before. I'm like, dude, compared to how I talk, you are going to drive my chat insane. Yeah, compared to how I talk, you will actually make them criminally insane. they will lose their minds. They don't have the capacity for how you talk. Pause, Buttathon go. I'm not gonna. No, my dad's not joining it. He will dox me in a heartbeat by accident.
Gummy bears, some kitty, some Emmy.
I'll tell you what, Uncle Rob's teeth try to tell me he hasn't fucking hit the pipe.
Oh, dude, he's 100% slamming the pipe. No offense, Uncle Rob. Hey, I'm from Ohio, dude. I know someone who's been having a 1-2 in the old 1-2. You know what I'm saying? You're fine. If you and your dad focus talk me perfect pace, it'd be funny. He would fix everyone's attention span. He would. A
few times, huh? Or is it just the Skittles and the beef jerky? I don't know. During the interview, when Uncle Rob finds out that there are no more roller dogs, he appears physically distraught for a brief moment. What? Are you fucking kidding me?
No roller dogs? They done sold out. Damn it.
Dude, he actually looked mad. Hi, baby. Hey, question for you. I want to do a job pivot. Is that okay? I'm quitting streaming. Thank you. Now, I know you're thinking.
You're finally going to get a real person job?
Right, and I am.
Great.
Truck driver.
Hell yeah.
Okay, real?
Real.
Okay, now, that was a good dab, right? That's nice. Now, is there no reservations? You're just down for me to just do this?
I mean,
what are the ground rules? I will be gone for days at a time. And there are lot lizards everywhere. Get in here, girl.
no, just tell me first
Get in here.
before I do
A
that.
lot lizard is a supportive person that helps support truck drivers through long days.
Oh. Like by, like, talking
Yeah.
out with them?
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Sick. Okay, tight. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love a supportive wife. Thank you.
Okay, how many dogs are you taking?
I'm getting a third dog for this adventure. I'm not taking either because Anya gets car sick and Louie would miss you too much. So I'm going to get only a me dog. It's going to be a Basset Hound.
Okay.
So he sleeps 19 hours a day and I'll put him in the front seat and we'll go on little ventures together. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are the expectations?
Um,
Come home to a clean house.
I guess just come home to, I'm going to come home to a clean house.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
And
no shoes on.
no shoes on, barefoot, pregnant.
Right.
Whoa. Well, that's going to be an issue though, because I'm trying to I learned this from the internet. You got to be barefoot, pregnant,
Can't do pregnant.
in the kitchen.
Can't do pregnant.
The house has got to be clean though.
Okay, I can do that.
You do the what? That's the one thing you do.
Yeah.
Can you be barefoot?
I'll be barefoot.
Oh hell
I just
yeah!
can't be pregnant.
I can't be. That's what you draw the line.
Yeah.
Can I have a kiss?
Yeah.
Every kiss begins with me. Yay! I love
Do
you.
you want to?
Yes, I would love to. What time are you thinking?
9
9 is when we're playing the video game. Oh, Chad, I'm gonna be on her stream playing a video game tonight. We're gonna play a video game tonight. What?
Which video game?
I thought you knew. Oh,
Let's do 8. 'Cause I have no clue.
I thought we were gonna play. You know what? I got some games we could play.
Roll.
Well, it depends. I'll look into some games real quick.
Okay.
Could I have a coffee, please?
Not till late.
Oh, girl, lay down. Girl, lay down.
I mean, the only thing I was going. Stop.
Which, no, my lot lizards, my queens or kings. I don't really know. That's my dad's semantics, but yeah. I would, yeah, okay, cool. All right, go lay down, queen. Go lay down. Get out of here. Scram. Get out of here.
Did you hear what I said?
No, what part? I love you too.
And at one point, the cashier mentions that they take food stamps.
Stop
She
it,
yells,
lot lizards.
"Food stamps?
No!
I ain't no damn Puerto Rican.
The trucker diet right here.
That's right, baby. Food stamps? I ain't no damn Puerto Rican.
I don't know if I'm about. Hey, I don't know if I'm willing to watch the truck man anymore. I don't know if I. Suddenly, I'm no longer interested in our trucker gentleman here. Hey, I'm Puerto Rican. Hey, I served with a lot of Puerto Ricans, and it turns out they are amazing people. Who would have guessed? I don't know, man. Like, what are we doing? Like, hello?
Which I will say, Uncle Rob, he's definitely playing up a character and stuff like that.
What, a racist?
Yeah, but still. One frustrated trucker films his confrontation with a man at a fuel station who decided to hold up a line for 26 impatient truckers because he wanted to use the available water to give himself a shower in public. The man was standing shirtless in swim trunks and
Okay. I didn't. That's just me. That's crazy. Yeah, there are worse than a truck stop, but I feel like this is All right.
Pouring shampoo into brown paper towels supplied at the pump to wash himself, which that is very inconsiderate. Can you imagine
Yes.
you're on the road, there is a timely thing, you're like, I have to get so many miles, I can
Yes.
only legally drive so many hours a day.
That would be frustrating. That's tough because the one shot, he's cleaning himself, so whatever, right? On the other hand, yeah, I feel like that there are better places to do this. You know what I mean? There are touchless power showers. Yeah, there are no public showers. I guess that's true. If there's no public showers, fuck it. You know what I mean?
And there's just some asshole who's just like, well, I guess I'll wash here. What are we doing? We all smell like shit, dude. Let's just keep it rolling. Some people use truck talk to push strange and lazily thought up conspiracy theories. One man filmed himself at a truck stop at night to talk about how suspicious it was that so many trucks on the lot didn't have their lights on. So the mini truckers say is completely normal because they're probably sleeping.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know a lot about the truck driving life, but I thought that's because they're sleeping. Dude, I wish I lived in like this mind sphere where the universe is just like whatever I want it to be. Do you know what I mean? Diesel on your dime and some contracts. Yeah, like that's true. That is true.
Weird. What the hell is this? What's going to like? People have to be so bored, man.
It's got to be that.
Little brain rot.
Yeah.
Which he claims that all of them
I know,
must
Cass,
be
I know.
U.S. government trucks that are hiding in plain sight to spy on people and to take away jobs from American citizens.
Dude, I wish I was that bored. I wish I had that kind of free time, man. Dude, what job can I sign up for where I have that? That has to be a bit. Yeah, I'm sure there's like maybe one truck that's like a government truck that's like surveying lot lizards. But I don't, this seems like crack talk. This seems like crack pipe talk, where this is not truck talk, this is just one guy with a pipe.
The U.S. government is trying to lay low, and they're trying to hide and turn off all their lights so that they're not as noticeable. While the regular guys like us, we leave them on because we're proud of our lights.
What?
There are showers available at big rig truck stops and gas stations like
That's true.
Love's or at Pilot's.
I'm boob window.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama. Wait, so I don't understand. So proud of our lights. Hey, truck drivers in chat. You guys just turn that shit off because you're wasted gas, right? Like he's got to be trolling. Like this is, I don't understand. Like what are we, like lights on? Oh, with literally drain your battery. Yeah, like what is that? Am I tripping? Or does my man need to take, like maybe my man needs to take a sleep? I thought he said proud of our lives. He's proud of your lights. The headlights of the boosters of that girl. Oh!
Apparently, when he was walking up to the truck stop, a group of men with badges walked out behind him in weird formation.
A little gang stalking.
I'm gonna say this as plainly as I can. If there is CIA or FBI or the Men in Black undercover, they're not going around in public in full suits. That's just not what's happening. Like full stop. That's not what's going on. If there are CIA operating, they are in the most civilian attire. It's actually funny because if you are the CIA and FBI go so into civilian attire that you can actually identify them because they lean too much into it, and you can tell like, oh, Oakley's plus high fade plus ball cap plus these tennis shoes plus this shirt. Oh, we can tell, like, we know who you are. It's very interesting. It goes full circle. Thank you, the Biddy's Bone. Thank you. You will not know exactly.
Truckers would arrive a day early at the factory I worked at, and they would park with their engines on the whole time.
What?
It's like it's a diesel generator.
That just feels like it's burning through. Do I not know how diesel works? I feel like you're just burning through fuel. No?
This is the early stages of gang stalking.
Yes,
where
yes.
you see parked cars and you're like, wait, why aren't the lights on? It's like, oh, who cares?
The
like,
CIA generators, polos or button downs, khaki jeans. Yes, it's that kind of vibe.
Do you think that it all stumbles into that? You start with one tiny thing and it blooms into full blown gang stalking where it's like everyone is fucking out to get me.
It's the paranoia creeps in because all it takes is one bad event and then all of a sudden you're second guessing yourself. Also, if you start posting on socials, people will start validating.
That's the thing, dude. That's what I was gonna say. Like, the more people that post on social, the more hug box and echo chamber it's gonna become. And then you're gonna get yourself into a weird headspace. If you're using fuel, but also there's not really another way to power your interior lights. That's true. That's true. It's a small generator, which is more efficient than lights. Got it. And AI is bad for this because it'll just tell you what you want to hear. Also true. Also true. It will help feed into your paranoia. Isolation and stimulate abuse don't help either. Nope. There's actually a lot of really good horror stories that I think you guys should read. I think Creepcast actually reads a few of them. Who's PapaMutt's other channel, where it's like people who are isolated completely for like weeks at a time.
Thanks
and
for
are
the
just
follow.
have no concept of time or whatever. And it's very easy for you to fall into a sense of paranoia. It's very, very interesting stuff. Real thing to follow.
Yeah, it's got to be someone like.
I think people start validating, and I think people will openly fuck with you. This has happened to me too. Oh yeah, because that affects that person in no way. Oh yeah, me too, buddy. It's fucked up. Yep. And that person's like, oh my god, it's happened to them too. I wonder how many times gang stalking has come to be like it's a real thing.
No, my god, you made me a coffee that said you're gonna go lay down. Oh my god, you are amazing. You know what? I won't see a single lot lizard just for you. Of course.
Feels like a hollow victory. I'll take it.
It's a good victory. Not a single lot lizard I will look at. I'll look at him, but I won't talk to him. I'll talk to him, but I won't invite them in my cab. Well, I'll invite them to my cab, but it's just to sit down and have a conversation. Mari, where are you going? Baby, where are you going? Maybe I noticed you just left. Oh, she's gone. It's weird.
There's the
the Twitch partner, Radical Mari, that Twitch partner. I don't think she heard me. Think of the biddies, thank you.
The lot lizards are just lizard people. Flying J.
Uh-huh.
How? If birds are just government drones. Wake up, sheeple.
I'm going to validate that. That way you think that forever. Whenever someone says birds are drones, I agree. That way everyone gets in the state of paranoia, dude.
Guy, Ernest Hemingway, he was getting stalked by... Everyone said he was crazy.
Did he kill himself?
Yeah, he killed himself.
In reality, these are just a truck supplied by a trucking company to make deliveries. Somehow.
No shit. Like, I believe the government has their hand. The U.S. government has their hand in a bunch of psyops. They always have. They always will. They have a lot of operations. They have a lot of weird things. Who knows, man? Maybe McDonald's is the government psyop. Who knows? I don't think this is a CIA front. Yeah, I don't know if this is the one that I'm willing to believe. The other, like, I believe the government's got some stuff going on. This is not one of them. You know what I mean? This is not one of them.
This
well, like,
conspiracy
true.
video
I like
got
feeding
over
little
1 million
drones.
views, which prompted him to make a follow-up video. And in it, he claimed that multiple people have reached out to him demanding he take the video down. When that didn't work, they tried to buy him out for $15,000.
Done. If this is true, done. Quote on the CIA's bribing me for my horseshit conspiracy. Yeah. All right. Dude, when is the CIA gonna reach out to me and give me money, man? I'd ask for 100K. I'm blowing the top on this fucking thing. Give me more than 15K. I saw a book where the government killed and replaced 12 billion birds. Probably. That's not even a joke. Probably. It's at this point, sure. There's no light behind those eyes. I think he's already a drone. Actually, give me $1 million. I just think that, like, if I openly talked about a government conspiracy and they reached out to me for shush money, 15K. You're the government. I'll take 500 minimum. You're the U.S. government. You're the CIA. You could give me, like, also at this point, let's just start making shit up until I get money. I'll just start lying about on the internet until one of these eventually will hit, right? And like, oh, birds aren't real. And then they'll be like, oh, birds aren't real. And you're right. So shut up. Here's 500K. I'll be like, okay, sure, whatever. I shut up and consider the government trying to tribute to furry by mainstreaming furry content in media. Dude, I'm just saying, if they want to create I have an idea. The CIA is always about creating distractions, right? And people hate furries. If you, CIA, this is a free one for you guys. If you want to create the ultimate distraction, create a little potion thingy, a vial, a serum that turns people into furries, right? Turn furries into their fursonas, okay? And then everyone will have new people to hate and furries get to exist. Everyone will hate the furries like the X-Men were hated in the right? And then you won't have to worry about this is the ultimate distraction. You can say, oh my God, Can is an 8-foot tall, hot cat woman, and everyone's gonna be like, I hate Can. How dare she be a hot cat woman? And I don't care about my groceries. Can's taking all the groceries away. This is how we do it. That's how you both create a distraction, and also Can gets to be a hot 8-foot tall like werewolf lady. Everybody wins. If you want to do this, what I'm trying to say is, government, make cat girls real. And then you've won. You've done it. You've completely won the psyop. You've done it.
But he said he would only do it for 350,000.
Let's see that. See, that's not bad. Not a bad number. Hey, not a bad number. Exact. Hey, King, know your worth. King, know your value. King, know your value. Is there a plot in VA11? Probably. I think they make for shows in general real, not Kellerman. Well, right, but we gotta start somewhere. Listen, I think you gotta start somewhere. You gotta work with cats, work your way up to like, you know, octopuses and stuff. But you gotta start the one that like the most popular ones: dog people, cat people, bird people. And then you start branching out, right? You get your ferrets, you get your possums, you get your whales, you get your scorpions. Like, but you gotta start with like, you know, okay. You know how like video games release more character like races as time goes on? Because they have to make them, right? Start with the ones that you know the most people would like, which is cat, dog, bird, and then work your way out to like bulls and lizards and dragons, right? Like you gotta work your way outwards. And don't just give us Worgen. Give us like actual. Don't cheap out. Give us the real shit, not just Worgen shit. Okay.
The gotcha whale fucking with this guy, pretending to be the CIA. Must be laughing his ass off.
Dude, this is why I give laurels to. There is a type of trolling that I think is really funny. It's the kind of trolling that it's obscene. It's absurd trolling. Like I'm the CIA. I'm talking to this guy. I'm the CIA. Like if I'm a 4chaner and I see this dude, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna convince him I'm CIA. Like that's just that's funny. That's insane. That's a really good. I like that kind of trolling where it's like that makes no fucking sense. It's like convincing somebody that you're the Queen of England or something when you're just there's no way that makes sense. I like that very very like specific trolling. I think it's very very funny. I would 100% be like, oh, I'm the Queen of England. And then if one guy's like, is that the Queen? That's funny to me. That rules.
Dollars, aka that never happened.
Right.
They didn't fork over the cash, and now random vehicles are apparently driving past his home every day.
They are not. I'm gonna be that guy. They don't. If this is first off, let's say that the CIA, the feds are actually onto you. They are not wasting this amount of money on you. I'm sorry to be that guy and pull him away from his I guess psychosis, but the CIA is not. If they want you black bagged, you're gone. Like I don't know who you think you are, but if they wanted you at a CIA op site or a black site, you're not making videos. Like that is you. If they want you gone, you're gone. Yeah, I don't want to be a dick, but you're not that important. Like. This is just we found out lately if they want you gone, you're gone. This is not for you, King. I'm sorry. This is
also men in suits are showing up at his home and knocking on his door.
I'm calling it is. This is two really committed 4chaners. Dude, listen, I gotta give 4chan their flowers. This feels like a 4chan bit. This feels like two really committed 4chaners, man. It really does. This feels like early 2009 4chan. Like just harassing people, but like, or a grift. It could be a grift. Or the IRS.
I think he's hitting the pipe a little bit.
No, definitely not meth. It can't be that.
No.
A guy who's just randomly hanging out at truck stops isn't just smoking meth and fucking whores. There's no way. He explains
I think he's smoking meth.
how they park outside his home and watch him all night. Why would they need to watch you all night? What would you be doing?
Just in case.
Oh, yeah,
Of
in case
what?
he gets up and goes. The driver claimed that.
But like of what? There's a number these days. It's got high the prime poison. And yeah, honey, I think it's like people are just desperate for like maybe it's like attention, or maybe he's just like actually going through psychosis. I don't know.
for the sub.
Snabbler's thinking of the sub. Thank you, tier 1. This could just be genuine psychosis too. My man could genuinely just be like, I've been on the road, sleep deprived, I'm having a psychosis break. I don't know.
Once he witnessed them change patrol shifts, he packed up all his things and fled with his camper and family. Now, he's sitting in an undisclosed campground where he says a random antenna with cameras popped up overnight and is watching his every move.
I'm going to be, again, very kind to you. First off, have a great night, Yuka. Much love. Have a good rest. Second, they don't care this much. And third, and I want to be so sincere, I've watched GeoGuessers guess where somebody is based on the hair of someone's butthole or whatever. Like, they know where you are. If you're like, dude, I think this guy might be going through it, but the raid with the Raiders when the public leader died on the stream. Hello, I'm a dog. Hello on the stream. Hello, Zerdan. Hello, Raiders. Some people just want to feel special. I think that's what it is. I think people just want to feel like they're the main character sometimes. That's fair. I get that. I get that. Sometimes you want to. Sometimes you're having like, you know what? You're like, man, I'm not getting my flowers. I'm not getting my recognition. I need someone to be like in my ear telling me you're the one. You're the chosen one. It's paranoia. It could be paranoia. It could be I am the chosen one. I don't know. This is. I'm sorry, but if the CIA was watching this guy, we wouldn't know about it. Do you know what I mean? Like if the CIA was actually going to black bag this guy, we would have no idea. We would never know about it.
But even here, I feel not safe. I keep seeing these antennas. Some camera keeps turning on and off, looking at me.
That's psychosis, dude. Those are literally at RV parks for the people's safety. This might be meth. Yeah, this might be meth-induced psychosis. Like those are literally just cameras for the campground safety, brother. Like why would you are not worth what is I guess at this point millions of dollars of surveillance and manpower time. Let's calm down. I think that he just has this might be psychosis, actually.
The level of delulu this man has is wild.
I kind of feel bad for this guy. I think I kind of feel bad for him, yeah. Or it's meth.
Was not here yesterday.
Despite this being incredibly unlikely, people in the comments are begging him to turn.
See, that's the issue, dude. That's why I hate the internet. These, I can't tell if they're real people, if these are bots, or it's not helping his psychosis, man.
To God for protection.
I'm not.
You know what? That's the trucker code too. You have got to pray. If you don't pray, this is a demon.
God for CIA, man. Fight finally.
You know also, does this also sound like a drug addicted guy who feels bad that he's like, well, you know, I'll stop fucking prostitutes and drive my truck. I'll become unemployed and I'll just smoke crack in the woods with my family.
That's what he wanted the $350,000 for.
So
hey man, we all have dreams. It does sound exactly like that, but hey, we all have dreams. They may mean well, but it doesn't help with all the deal. Yeah, I'm sure they mean well. It's probably that people who those comments are probably like very young, like 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds on TikTok being like, oh my God, I hope he's okay. Be careful, brother. I watched a movie with my mom once where it was very scary like this. Like, I'm sure it's that, but man, it is not helping his psychosis at all.
I could retire. Yeah. So I could just hang out at the fucking lake all day.
That's
dude.
right.
Why not?
A bunch
as
of
far as
yes.
truck talk goes,
Whoa!
there's one villain.
Hello? Is this like the Louis Vuitton of fucking trucks? What is going on?
That aims to infuriate truck drivers online at all cost. A truck stop pisser.
What's the fucking music from Dexter? Hold on. Dexter music. I'm trying to think of the one that it's like he's thinking that. There it is. The truck stop pisser. The one who pisses. Stupid, dude. All right, let's hear it.
The truck stop pisser on TikTok is an account that.
The scout got removed. We'll edit this, so enjoy some mock opportunity to represent this story. Got it.
Oh, a man going to different truck stop bathrooms and pissing on everything in sight. Pisses on fucking everything. It's pretty gross. For the truck stop villain, no bathroom is safe from his wrath. He's been seen pissing all over numerous truck stop showers and bathrooms, including sinks and even toilet brush holders. Just pisses all over it.
Why? Dude, I felt my... Why?
I tell you what, it does sound. It's like people like looking to the truckers out there are looking for a Batman to be like, will someone stop this fucking Joker? Yo,
what? Why? What? I'd PS something if you ask me. Shia, I say Les King. I'm always me being here. Like, yay, Shia's here. Because an asshole, that's crazy. Hi, Shia. Hello, lovely. Hello, Shia, for my sweet, sweet butt. I love Shia. 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 It's cruelty. I'm just so flabbergasted. There's a band that's called the Mad Shitter that's banned from several bars in my area. That's cool, man. Is Shia the truck stop pisser? Shia is the VTuber pisser. Shia, you can find, you know how VTubers always have like new debuts, whatever. It's like, check out my new debut. It's like, whoa. And in the background, you can see a little JPEG of Shia just ripping a piss on somewhere, dude. That's what you see. You see him absolutely tearing some piss out somewhere in some of these backgrounds. Look at Mouse's most recent background. In the background, in the distance, if you invert the colors to where it's like that weird, like inverted, everyone's like weird outline and stuff, he's peeing. He's the VTuber pisser. Look it up. It's not even a sex thing. It's just for sport. Look, I'm telling you, he's told me in confidence. It's not a sex thing. He just likes peeing everywhere for sport. Give it up for Shia Bun.
What bat signal do they have to stop this motherfucker?
Sports first, sex later, exactly.
Peeing in trash cans and on random chairs. Watching as the urine soaks into the fabric, and in some of his older videos, he has stood on the side of the road and he's pissed on traffic that goes by. There's a lot.
Dude, if someone's peeing on my fucking car, like if I'm driving forward and I get pissed on, I'm gonna go and then fucking turn that bitch around, and he better start running. Dude, I think my car's faster than him is all I'm saying.
A lot of videos. The people love them.
Did you ever pee on toilet paper when you were a kid?
No.
Oh.
No.
Did you?
As pranks, my friend.
Dude, he's Froggy. I can't be talking. I can't be listening to Nick. Even when Froggy's sick today, it's still like she's here with me, dude.
Did it, so I followed. I remember one time we stayed the night at a church, and then we peed.
Why'd you stay the night at a church?
Because I don't know. It was like a church event, and they had all the boys sleep on one side and the girls sleep in the other, and they were throwing balls at the girls.
But what balls? What does that mean?
Like plastic balls.
That's we'll move past it. What's the so what happened? Oh, do you just pee on the toilet paper?
Me and the guys went in, and then I saw one of my friends. He was like peeing in between stalls. He's like hopping around, and then one of them peed on the toilet paper. So I was like, hey, I want to join in. So then I peed, and then like 10 minutes later, we saw one of the employees like cleaning up the toilet.
Dude, it's such good context. It's such good context to hear Nick talk, because I sometimes forget what it's like talking with Froggy. And I feel like this is what you guys hear whenever I'm trying to really break the wall that is Froggy and trying to figure out what the fuck she's saying. I feel like I see what you guys see. Do you know what I mean? Like, you guys have given me the vision to see what you see whenever I'm trying to crack through the emotional barrier that is the frog. I don't know, man. See me over the chair like teach them what to do is right. Yeah, I don't.
Wrapping it around his hand.
When I was younger, I had very bad aim. And I'd pee all over the seats, but I always felt really bad, and I wiped it up and stuff. But
when I was younger, since we're telling trauma stories, when I was younger, I being a young man would pee on the seats, not thinking anything of it, right? And I grew up predominantly with 3 women in my life, and that was the predominant grow up. So I learned very fast that to never ever like I became very, very adept at not peeing at the seat. I am listen, ladies, I am your ally here, because boy howdy, you will never hear wrath has no fury like you 2 a.m. playing Halo 2 on the Xbox. And then your mom, who worked a fucking 15-hour shift, goes down, and you hear, "Oh my god, dude!" That's how you. I'm just saying, man. I learned very, very fast how to clean up the seat. I became very adept. I followed the video to him and is still angry. Fellas in the chat, You just gotta, hey, dude presenting, just aim. Aim or wipe or both, dude. I'm just saying. The only young thing as a child is during Christmas I farted on a pews during a silent prayer that reverberated. That's really funny, though. That's really funny. I like that.
But I was always like, whoa! I don't know why I was always surprised.
Or sit. Yeah, cheers. Or sit. Sorry, I was drinking my coffee, which is really, I love Vietnamese coffee. Oh my God.
I saw every time.
For years, I used to purposely pee on the toilet seat until my mom said, stop.
People sit on that.
That was fun.
Did you fantasize about sitting on someone else's pee?
No, I just clean it up. But I'd just be like, wee.
Like your mom would be like, Nick, you have got to stop doing that. But this is far from the first.
I saw 10 nephews who made my life hell. This tilts me. I empathize. My nephew wants to be my towel opener. Oh my God. I hate kids. I hate kids. I hate kids. Oh my God. I remember I was really young and my grandma was babysitting, and I'm gonna tell you how gross kids are. When my grandma was babysitting, she was babysitting someone who was I would have been very young. So that this kid,
I'm a boy and I sit down to pee because it's more hygienic.
hygienic.
Follow.
And I'm lazy.
That's fair. When I was a young man, my grandma was babysitting, and this girl would have been about 10, I believe, right? And there was multiple beds in my grandma's house, and we were staying the night. It was a sleepover, and I remember the morning, my grandma was concerned, and she's like, hey, PapaMutt, did you sleep in this bed last night? Like, no. What's your face was sleeping there? I was in the other room. And she's like, okay, cool. And then I went to go I was like curious, like, what are my grandma and my sister talking about? And I look in this room where this like 9-year-old had slept, this 8-year-old, and all on the wall is just boogers, dude. It's boogers from like where the pillow was. The wall was just boogers. And I'm like, dude, I hate kids. That was like the moment that I think kids are disgusting. That was the moment where I'm like, that locked into, I think it was like a preteen or a teen. I'm like, that was the moment I'm like, I hate kids. I hate the youth. They are disgusting. Kids are gross. Like, listen, if you're a parent in chat, you can love your kid. If you're a parent, if you're an uncle, an aunt, whatever, you can love your kid and acknowledge they're disgusting. Like, you can have, both things are true. Like, we have parents in chat that are like, I love my kids. I die for my kids. They're my ghosts. They're my angels. They are gross. They are gross little demons. Parent, they be nasty. Kids are, like, there's that. If you cannot handle snot, open mouth coughing, and boogers, you're not ready to be a parent. If you cannot handle basically everything that comes out of the human body, like ear goo, pee poop, boogers, snot, eye boogers, like you're a pink eye, whatever the fuck else, like farts, you're not ready to have kids. Like, they're just gross. Kids are just gross. They don't know any better. Blood, yeah, probably teeth, because their fucking kids are losing teeth and shit. I work kindergarten, is very gross. Then puke. I love my kids, but sometimes I think that every parent is allowed to say, I love my kids, but goddamn, sometimes. I think all of you are allowed to have
I'm
that.
a tall dude. Always been.
All right.
I sit to pee because trying to pee
That,
from
yes!
3 feet
You understand
away
me.
standing
Yep.
is a nightmare, and I don't want to clean stuff up.
That's valid.
And I'm tired of standing anyways.
As a 6'3" man, I totally get that. I'm fine with being an uncle. I gotta do fun stuff. That's fair. As a parent, I agree. I think every parent is allowed to have their cake and eat it too. Every parent in chat can be like, I love my child with my whole heart. They are my soul. They are part of me. They are, I am blessed. They are mine, and I love them to my whole heart, and I want them to succeed and grow great in life. That being said, ew, get this thing away from me, ew. I think that all parents are allowed to have both feelings.
Gross story that has ever been told throughout the world of trucking. One trucker was in a bathroom when suddenly the man next to him dropped a monster log that ended up clogging and overflowing the toilet next
Awesome.
to him. The water kept on coming,
Awesome.
alongside chunks of toilet paper and feces that the man had to avoid the sewage by lifting his legs in the air for minutes on end.
Awesome. Listen, this is the worst thing that can happen to me in the bathroom. If you are describing to me bar for bar my worst case scenario. So this is really cool. Thank you.
Oh God.
Actually, my hell.
They're
My
all
hell.
up here. He's like, what in the world? Eventually, a worker trudged in and handed him 2 garbage bags to wrap around his feet and a small trash can to rest them on until he could finish his bowel movement.
this, what do you do here? Do you pinch it off and leave? Like, I don't even know. I don't know how. Oh my God. First off, shout out to that guy for the trash bag idea is a really good idea. But like, oh my God. It's like being trapped in an elevator. I hate this. This is, I die. I would boot up Balatro and just get comfortable. On
New
God.
workout routine. Hold your legs up for 15 minutes to dodge the logs floating by.
I get it, Starkey. You're going to MFF, all right? You don't have to keep telling us. Gonna go back to my hit and play now. When are you not going? I'm conflicted. I don't really know anybody going other than Starkey and Gel, and I think Beanie's going, obviously. And then I was saying with the mods, but it's expensive, and I don't have a hotel near the con, and I really want a fursuit. So if I can't fursuit, I do not think I want to go. I did an Airbnb last year, which was fine, but I didn't get to fursuit at all. And I want to get my suit. I want to get my suit and walk around. I want to be a silly, fluffy guy, and I can't do that if I have an Airbnb, because I have to drive all the way back to the Airbnb, drop off the stuff, come all the way back, and it's just too much. I believe Crown Plaza has some rooms. Oh no! Thank you for using code MUTT at checkout. One day I'll get a cup. One day. My first job, people literally do this regularly. That's insane, Brian. That's insane. That sucks. That sucks, homie. That sucks.
I didn't think I would comment again, but clothes inhibit pooping power. The more naked you are, the better you can poop. It's scientific.
I see, Carl. I see. Okay. I think a big part of like conventions for me for MFF is like furry conventions. I'm just gonna ignore that. I walk to the con in fursuit and I do con stuff, and I want to be within spitting distance of my hotel room. That way, when I get overstimulated or I'm just too sweaty from the suit, I get to go back and put it up, right? And it takes like 5 minutes. I don't want to have to order an Uber to get rid of my fursuit. So, especially for rave nights when I just want to go be a little dancing dog on the, a little dance my tail off. Especially for rave nights. I want to be able to go to the rave, get high as a motherfucker, dance like, and then when I'm beat, just walk 5 minutes to my hotel room. I don't need a first thing. I do. I want to go. I don't want to do, the Airbnb was nice, but I don't feel like driving 15 minutes all the way back to and fro. I've also learned, girl, I want to be able to slosh back my hotel room and pass the fuck out. Yes. I also learned, and this is going to be, I'm hitting you guys with a nasty boy curveball. Hold on.
When the struggle is too much, and you have to lose the shirt and pants like Gokus-weighted pooping armor.
That's true. I will say, for me now, if I don't get a room either solo or with people that I really, really fuck with, I won't get a room. Because if I get a place with people that I kind of know and I kind of vibe with, but I don't want to do that no more. If I'm going to cons, I either know you really well or I'm going stag for the hotel room. That is because I've been in situations where I kind of the person and it's been like kind of like ish. I have furry hotel room. I have furry hotel trauma, which is why shout out to the best furry roommate. Sorry, not furry roommates. The best roommates I have had so far at any convention have been Froggy and Maddie and Mari. When we went to hi buddy, hi Joel. When we went to TwitchCon, having roommates that are the same speed as you and the same energy, where you're like, we walked all day, we had food, we're tired. Let's just get high and watch fucking shows, dude. That's what I need. I need my goats. I need someone that's my speed to be my hotel room buddy. Like we get back from like TwitchCon and we're all beat. Like, let's take a fucking quick nap. Let's get a fucking quick nap skiing, dude. Like, that's what I need. I need buddies for, I either go stag for now on, or I have people that get me. And that's how I'm doing cons. Or, option 3, what I've never done.
Thanks for the follow.
I've never done the stereotypical overbooked furry room that has like, you've seen them on Twitter where it's like oh my God, we're here. And it's like 16 fursuit heads that are all stacked together. And it's like clearly just an overpacked room. That shit I think would be fun once. It's not worth it. Yeah, I don't think it'd be fun beyond one night. I think one night is it. I think it's pooped by some kid on 9/11. Oh my God, it's true. It's true. That happened to us, that one. You know what I did it twice. Demonic. You're built different. I couldn't do it. I could probably do it once. I could do it one time for one night as a novelty. And then I would go back to either my hotel room alone or to my friends that get me. I'll be going to the first call with friends, sharing a room, and I hope things go well. You've got this. Have fun. It just, basic ground rules, and you're good. I'm so fine. I'm fine with floor spaces. It's not the floor space. I think that I just want the energy of like my hotel room is my safe space, which, hear me out before anyone rolls their eyes too hard. Like a long day, I'm out and about. I'm shopping, I'm walking, I'm running, I'm saying hi, I'm hanging with friends, I'm running around more, I'm running. If I go to my hotel room that I spent X amount of dollars on, dude, you best believe I'm ripping my shoes off and I'm taking a 25-minute hot shower where I just sit in the shower. You one of these, dude, where you're like, just in the shower, you're like, your cheeks are in the shower, it's hitting you like it's raining on you, you're just like one of those showers, dude. That's the kind of roommates I need. The ones that get it. Those are the ones I need. Like, it can be very overstimulating, especially if you're wearing cosplay. Yes. You get to recharge? Yes. You got to recharge, man. You got to recharge. That's a vibe. I am a firm believer also. Sorry, we're on a bit of a rant. I'm a firm believer also that you don't have to constantly talk to people that you're with. Hear me out. Let's say I'm in a room. We'll use Froggy again. It was me, Froggy, Mari, and Maddie, and we're all beat. Just because we're in the same room does not mean we have to constantly keep talking about life. We can just have a moment where we're just on a quiet, vibing on our phones, relaxing, getting a second between all that, just getting your own thing, dude. Just have a nice reprieve. That's the kind of roommates I need, man. So yeah, TLDR. Oh, and option 4, if you're a raver, I will room with you because I do love raving. And I think having a room full of ravers will make it way easier. If we all go raving to the parties, that will make it easier since we're all going parties. Our schedule is kind of the same. That's also yeah. That's also that I think I'd be okay with. Is like, I would room with like dancing folks, like folks who love to go dancing and raving and partying because we're all going to have probably the same schedule for the whole con.
I love how much they accommodated them. All right, there you go. Now just finish your. It's like water and shit flowing everywhere. You just finish what you got to do in there. All right.
Awful. Oh yeah, the worst opposite of passing out working for TLSN. Oh my god.
Aren't lucky enough to make it to the bathroom in time. After entering the bathroom, a driver opened the stall and saw a pair of soiled underwear on the toilet.
You just put it on the toilet like
as a warning. Let's do it. I'm old. I need a mid-afternoon nap, but I'm dancing. Oh my god, Spot. Yes.
I banished I should have, like, almost like the offering, like, I wish I could have made it and blessed your porcelain bowl. After moving to the next stall and doing his business, he walked outside to see a man holding his pants up. He also noticed that he had failed to make it back to the truck and had shit his pants. How many?
Pat's face down in his room, caramel playing in the background as the rave light flashed.
Dude, that's dead ass. If you want to see what I'm going to be at a furry convention, dude, it's me on the hotel room floor, a bottle of Jack in one hand, edibles in the other. I'm like between worlds as caramel dancing flashes. And that's about the energy I bring to the fucking function, dude.
How many times a day do you think truckers shit? Like, if you were working at a truck stop, is it a daily thing?
I genuinely have never shit myself, and I don't think there's a universe where I could, like, I would sooner pull off the side of the road than shit my pants. Like, I don't know how you let it get this bad. Yet? That's true, yet! Have a wonderful day, have a great day, Ravanda.
Oh, damn.
They say you can see it, you're like, oh, and then you'll stop, and then you just turn back.
Never mind.
Turn back, dude. I'm going to the shower. Never trust a fart. Not when you're Tumby making the bubble guts. Yes.
And a few minutes later,
it happens. It does happen. I'm not saying sometimes you trust a fart and you lose or sudden food poisoning. I'm saying you're on the road and you're like, my tummy hurt. I'm gonna risk it. Like that's.
Noticed the man who had soiled himself pulling up next to him and was working on his engine. When he peeked out of the cab, he saw that his pants were around his knees and his hog was fully exposed. Didn't really probably need that last bit of information, but we thought it was necessary for the story.
No, it helps me paint a picture. Yeah, it helps me paint a picture. You do your homework, like a in a complete stranger's toilet. You're terrified, hoping you can find a plunger in the bathroom. That's terrible.
To truly immerse yourself. So you're welcome. And it doesn't take a genius to assume that the floor of a truck stop parking lot is disgusting, right? It's common sense. It's safe to say anything your shoe touches has once been peed on or.
That's true. This is why, and you learn this in the military too. You always want shower shoes. You want flip-flop shower shoes, shoes that are designed for public showers. If you go in barefoot, you're going to get dude, I'm telling you, get shower shoes. Do not get athlete's foot for free. Literally, college dorms, military barrack showers, truck stop shower shoes. Just get, and most truck stops sell them. They're like $6. Just get them. That's why I take my shoes off before I get in the house. Yes, my shoes always come off. Yes. Just get them, dude. Just get them. We will do this for you. We will do this for you, Kirby. Valley Forge Military Academy, showers. Just anything with the military, you gotta get the shower shoes on, dude. You gotta slap them bitches on.
Worst. That's the safe assumption. One driver caught a man just leaving his truck and heading toward the truck stop completely barefoot and oblivious to the filth on the asphalt.
I don't believe these people are real. I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't believe these people are real. They are added into the simulation that we share. This is not real. They are added. Thank you, the biddies. Thank you guys for the biddies. Thank you.
I had shower clogs, full foot covers.
Yes, smart.
I did not trust the splash back in the Navy showers.
Thankfully for me, for an alloy, I like the aluminum. Luckily for me, when I was in the military, on submarines, we clean the showers daily. Like, because there's three showers on the ship that are just for the regular crew. So you have 3 showers that are for effectively 100 people. So you have to clean the showers like after every single watch, just because, and you still wear shower shoes. Apparently it's very common in Australia to go to the store barefoot. Nightmare. Doug, thank you for the biddies. Thank you. Nightmare.
Those aren't real people in the sim walking without shoes.
They're not.
Those are bugged in PCs with their shoe textures
there's no way,
not
right?
loading in.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way.
Ain't no way.
There's no way people are walking around barefoot like that. It's insane. The old George Compound, however dumb you think everyone person. Remember the half people are dumber than that? Don't. Oh my God. There's actually a massive myth in America that you can't drive without shoes on. No such law. What's interesting, Doug, that you follow. What's interesting is I lived my entire young adult life up until I was like 22, thinking you weren't allowed to drive without shoes. I know it's probably safer to drive with shoes, but that was like, I'm pretty sure, an old wives' tale, right?
I don't know. I mean, first off, when I see a man walking that's barefoot in anywhere that's not his own home, even I'm starting to get a little squeamish at like a water park. You see a guy like walking.
Oh, dude, I hate water parks.
I don't fuck with the bear. I'm always like,
I hate water parks.
A few screws loose. Walking barefoot, you know what I mean? Especially people.
I'm still not. Yes, Chris. Yes, guys.
Yeah, if I'm grounding to the earth. I don't know. I just picture like a big dog turd like going between their toes.
I think. Okay, thanks. I think what fucks me up is just the ground's gross. That's really what it boils down to. I don't know, but Jamaica, barefoot driving is fun. I think barefoot driving can be cool. But some air Texas still advise not to be allowed flip-flops driving, but that's more of a guideline. Got it.
I think you get worms through your feet. You can step in worms and they go through your feet.
Yeah, but that's whatever. I think that's like very trivial. Like if you step in mud and worms, whatever. Like you're in their territory, sure. But I do, hey, as a dog owner, dude, all it takes for you to step on dog shit one time and your whole fucking life will be ruined. Dude, you step on dog shit once barefoot, you're never going outside again without flip-flops. He's saying the inside the feet? Oh, awful. Never mind. It's illegal to drive without pants on? Well, I don't know about that. No, like parasite worms, hookworm, wait, really? Oh, ew.
Jesus. Really?
Oh.
Trucker worms?
Meaty fact check. Hookworm eggs, there you go, break through your skin and then travel the intestines where they hatch. Interesting. Nature is awesome. I did not know that. That is very interesting.
Yeah, trucker worm.
A separate video showed a driver walking past another trucker who was bent over barefoot inspecting something on the floor of his cab. Literally centimeters away from the man's bare feet is a random puddle of mysterious liquid.
I'm telling you, dude, it's simulation. They're not real. These people aren't real. It's all simulation. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I'll never go in the lazy river again after the last time.
What, piss?
Nothing more horrifying than watch the water turn yellow as a kid floated in front of me.
What fucked me up forever to water parks, when I was like an 11-year-old, we had a city pool, and I would go, it's a public pool, we'd go there all the time as kids. And what fucked me up forever is I went there and I was swimming, because you're a kid. You're like, you don't know anybody, like, yay, I love the pool. I love the pool. And then you see this perfect, and I mean like cartoonishly perfect turd flows past you, and it haunted me to this day. I saw a human shit float past me, and never again, if I ever go into a pool, it is either a friend's private pool or that's it. Or like a hotel
You can
pool.
also get pinworms from someone who has them and farts and you breath in the eggs.
How about you don't fucking talk to me? How about you don't ever say those words to me again? How about we get mods ban adventure boob window? Mods ban boob window.
You try to tell me what it is. I don't know, but imagine being. I can't even fathom. Even if it was water, can you imagine if the wet bottoms of your feet? I don't know.
No,
Some truckers opt to use catheters or even wear diapers in order to save time and stress.
I was gonna say, okay, all right, everyone, hold on. I was gonna say that's insane, but also I just
Thanks for the follow.
I just saw this man holding what appears to be the piss jug, and I'm more impressed by his ingenuity than I am. Okay, the piss bong is crazy.
That comes with looking for nearby bathrooms.
Oh
which I gotta say, anybody who is
Genuine-
wearing a diaper, I commend you. If you're just like, it's not even worth it, and you change yourself. You think they have giant truckers like in the bathroom? It's like the things that fall off the wall. Oh.
Stop!
Put baby powder on it.
Oh, they're doing it themselves?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I don't know how to talk. And listen, if there's a chatter in here using a diaper to truck drive because you find yourself needing to poop all the time, maybe truck driving ain't it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe you gotta that's an insane.
Change themselves. Wow.
Yeah, plan your stops, dude.
Oh, baby diaper lover forum. Of course, we're going to look there.
Yeah, one of PapaMutt's favorite fucking forums.
Many truckers chimed in to state that it's great for long drives that don't have frequent truck stops. Other options include poop buckets as well as opening the
Dude, the Lowe's, the Home Depot poop bucket. Hell yeah, brother. I use this when I'm gaming, chat. That way I don't have to get up when I'm playing Battlefield.
The door to piss real quick.
Hell
during
yeah.
a red light.
Hell yeah.
Over time, there have been various white-held beliefs and superstitions that permeate throughout the community.
I love
Piss jugs are a thing, unfortunately. Seen a few in an old rail job of mine due to setups like that.
I acknowledge piss jugs are a thing. It's just insane that it is, right? Like I can't deny some places still you know you gotta do what you gotta do, but man, that's buck wild. Now trucking superstitious. Now here we go.
Truckers believe that abiding by them all will save them from potentially dangerous journey. These include never holding an empty load.
I've heard this one. Yep.
Leads to bad luck.
That's why but you will see truck drivers ratchet strap down like dumb shit, like teddy bears or whatever. It is, or when their things are empty. My dad told me this shit. He'll put like a small Amazon package back there that he has to transport to a friend or whatever. It's like a bad omen.
Many truck drivers prefer to leave a toy or random object on their flatbeds to be extra safe.
Yep.
You gotta have something. The demon of the roadway.
I always carry a full load. Cool shit. Yeah.
Get you if not. Referring to your truck as a she or her, similar to sailors, and never drive your truck with $50 bills in your pocket.
That one I've not heard of. Now, the she and her is a sailor tradition as well. Every ship is a she or a her. They are maiden ships. They are maiden voyages. And that has transferred to cars as well. It's almost like the Omnissiah praising and blessing something before it goes out. It's like one of those, like, you know, it's just a tradition.
Originated from NASCAR driver Joe Witherly, who died in 1964 in a car crash during his final race. Later, two $50 bills were found on his person.
This is the same shit of like the dead man's hand. The pocket eights, pocket aces, all in black. That's the same. That's the same shit, man. That's the same energy where I like this. I like that kind of superstition where it's like, that's a bit weird. I like that shit, man. I like these like cause like, okay, so Dead Man's Hand, for those who don't know, there's a dude named Wild Bill Hitchcock who he died, shot dead, holding the double pocket aces, pocket eights. And I love that shit. You know, that's why in poker, if you get that hand, you fold.
It's a time. I clean parking lots as a job.
Ooh.
If you have a piss bottle, throw that shit in a trash can or a dumpster.
Please just do that.
Getting tired having to pick them
Yeah,
up.
for real, just do that. Just do that.
That's a race car driver.
Yeah, but truck driver, NASCAR driver, we're kind of in the same wheelhouse here.
Sure.
It's like, the ghost of Joe Witherly will come and kill you. Hold your breath as you pass cemeteries to avoid.
Yeah, I've heard this one. This is one I've done. I still do this, actually. I still do this to this day. To this day, I still do the hold your breath past a cemetery.
Bad luck. And alternatively, holding your breath through a tunnel.
Yep, same. The tunnel one I don't do anymore. I used to do it a long time ago.
Brings good luck.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a truck driver thing.
I don't think it's a truck driving thing. I think it's just like a driving thing.
You should always pat your dashboard after you complete a job and tap.
Dude, I think I might be a truck driver. I do like half these things.
Tapping the roof of your truck as you go past a yellow light for good luck. Now you know.
I didn't know those were all truck driver things.
Yeah, I didn't know those. I didn't know those. I don't know if those stem or if they were adopted. I do a lot of these things.
I think it might have started as truck driver, but I think it's a lot of road rule stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of that stuff starts with the kings of the roads, the truck drivers.
True.
Out of all the various aspects of trucker community, there is one that has become much more mainstream. I'm talking, of course, about lot lizards.
Mari's asleep, chat. Let's lock in. These are my girls and guys. My other past our girl walks on our roof truck says this ain't going nowhere. That's our good. Oh, see, I like that. That's cute, Kaz.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We had to get there eventually.
Oh yeah.
A lot lizard refers to a truck stop prostitute, something many truckers have encountered during their travels. To refer back to our glossary of trucker lingo, the term party row refers to the back row of large parking lots, which got its name from being the most common spot for lot lizards.
Hell yeah, dude. I live in a city of lot lizards. Were you in Florida? Are there a lot of underage sports into it? I have no idea. I have no idea the lot lizard culture. I've never. Listen, I'll talk to my dad. I'll be like, hey, dude, tell him about lot lizards. I know he's got some stories, right?
With Target, right? All the people that are in the back, away from the lights. That's where all the sucking and fucking's going on. Yeah, you don't want to see the lot lizards in the daytime. They're hiding under rocks.
Stop.
There's gotta be normal people who go to the backs looking for lot lizards, like in a car, normal car.
Maybe, but
I don't think so. I think lot lizards. I don't know why. That's an interesting market, because they wouldn't exist if there wasn't a need for lot lizards. So it's an interesting market. According to my grandparents, that's how they met. That's awesome. Speaking of lot lizards, what are them clean prime for lot lizards? Wait, what are lots of clean is prime for lot lizards? Hell yes. You go to truck driver, those lot lizards are going to find you and open up to your mailbox and put as many packages as they can fit there. Wait, really? Oh, it's always like,
lot lizards have pride and they don't take them. Where's your cabin? Well, I got a F-150. No, I don't think that's how it works. Please. No, I don't think so. Yeah, can you imagine being on the bed? I need pussy, please. All right, fine. All you have to do is say please. All right, you're kind. Prostitution is apparently rampant at truck stops. Yeah, apparently. That's weird.
Yeah, it's shocking to nobody that has ears. Like, sure. People on the road for 18-hour days want to have sex with somebody, but they don't want the commitment or tie down. Legalize prostitution. That's all I'm saying, man. Why are we wasting our time here? Like, yeah.
So a lot of truckers are more wary of the larger cities. And in fact, many interactions with lot lizards are police sting operations, which I got.
Yeah. I would say, I think there's probably like a level, like, this shit just, it screams like a Chris Hansen episode, dude. I'm waiting for one of these ladies to roll up and she's gonna like reveal her mask and it's him, dude. Yeah. World's oldest business alongside world's lowest business. Shocker. I know, right? Crazy.
I gotta say, what else? Do you have anything better to do with your time?
I was gonna say,
can a guy not go by? Can a woman not make some money and a guy not get his fucking nut?
They're lonely.
Exactly. Can I not have like a fucking woman just like,
dude, get her bag? Yeah, it is illegal in the U.S. I never understood. She gets her bag. He gets his bag. We're all win. I never said why the law has placed people wanting to have sex with money. That's so stupid. We can get into that all day. But the fact that it's still illegal in the U.S. is ridiculous. Especially there's places that it's not illegal in. And it's properly taxed. It's that shit, dude, where it's like, okay, Vegas, it's legal, and then it's taxable, and there's rules and mandates for sex workers, and it brings in Vegas bank. And then everywhere else is like, I like that money, that's really good money, but we really hate prostitutes. It's like, what are we doing, right? And it's illegal in Vegas? I thought it was legal in Vegas. I thought that was like the whole point of Vegas. CC has a problem with it because of the rampant protection sex. Oh. It's legal outside of Vegas. Sorry. I got confused. Sorry. I literally live in a city where the biggest red light district is in Europe. Hell yeah, hollow. Get in here, bro. I'm en route to Germany as we speak, dude. Shout out to what's up? Come to Nevada, Vegas. I see. It's hatred of women. Yeah. And yeah, a lot of these women find I'm dead in the police car to camera because they're runaways and sex offenders. It's difficult to find the police. I hate it, bro. In a perfect world, that shit's just monetized, legalized, and these ladies are these sex workers are a-okay and safe, dude. But that's not my America.
Pound my shit a bit. Thank you. There's a tip.
I'm tired of coming on my shoes.
I'm tired of my fucking pedals are caked in fucking Yankee wax.
Ew.
I need some companionship.
I don't want to remarkably remarry. I don't only want sex. I had a stroke reading this.
Police also monitor truck radios for signals that someone is soliciting sex, so the frequency of truck stop prostitution has reduced significantly over time. Buzzkill.
Yeah, dude, leave it to the police again to ruin a good thing, man. Leave it to the fucking cops again to ruin a good thing. Okay. Hi.
Some truckers have claimed to see white vans pull into truck stops to drop off what is described as fake lot lizards used to catch people who are indulging in their services. So that's a CB radio thing. The sugar is sweet, but don't take the candy. Do not take it. A cop. Come back. Another person responded with advice that one of his commercial driving license instructors told him, quote, if you ever see a sexy lizard, she's a cop.
That's actually really good advice. From what I understand of lot lizards, that's actually incredibly good advice. I mean, shit, man. Yo, truck drivers in chat, how true is that? Zen's a cop confirmed. Yeah, dude, truck drivers in chat, how? So we're only looking for baddies. Got it. So, yo, like Salazzle? Yeah, like, who are these baddies? Zen's a cop? Zen is a cop. We know this to be facts, yes.
God damn, look at her. Nope. Too good to be true. Half mutant person walking around. Now, hello, good looking. The buffet is open. That being said, a lot of people have many beautiful lot lizard tales to tell. One man from Indiana had a woman knock on his truck at 3 in the morning to advertise her services. She was rejected. Yeah, right. And the man proceeded to watch her hopping from truck to truck, making time in between to wash out her pussy with Coca-Cola.
Why Coke?
But see, that's how you keep it sweet.
Oh, okay. I'm learning.
Your pussy with a little bit of Coca-Cola. That's what a guy does. Oh my God. She used to do with mug root beer, but she's there after a while. They'd be like, it's a root beer float. This isn't the only dark corner of the trucking world. In fact, this profession can attract deeply disturbed people.
Yeah, man. No shit.
No.
Nah, there's no way. No.
Come on, what? Truck drivers move through states so quickly and frequently that it's harder to track them down, making it ideal for certain types of crimes. In 2003 to 2004, a crime analyst from the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation looked at bodies found along highways and realized there was a connection between the location of the bodies and the routes that long-haul truckers take.
I didn't even think about that. That's an, oh my God. Red dots mark where the bodies or remains have been found. That's crazy.
FBI had to develop the Highway Serial Killing Initiative, the HSK, which aimed to help stop serial killers in the trucking industry.
Holy shit. A lot of cases like that. Oh my God. Deadbeat dads are prone to be truckers. There's a huge problem, especially in First Nation territory. Whoa.
It's like also the last bastion, because I feel like back in the day in the 60s, 50s and 60s and all that, there wasn't a lot of ways to catch people, so you could like, a lot of people would pick people up in cars,
yes,
like hitchhikers and stuff.
I never even thought about that. There was a really good podcast on highway serial killing. I know to never trust, like, you know, you never pick up a drifter and you never pick somebody up because they could be a killer or whatever, and you never want to hitchhike because they could be a killer or whatever, right? But I never really thought about the fact that trucking is such a good excuse to go long distances and be, oh my God, that's crazy. Over there, Serious Sam's Club and drivers would have women in them, and I always assumed it was their wives' dreams that could make them realize some things. Yeah, maybe it wasn't, sad man. Maybe it wasn't.
And kill them. This is like one of the actual last ways of like, well, I was supposed to go this way. I don't know. Shit happens. How many people drive along the highway? It's also, it's like still the perfect cover up for these fucking psychos. It is believed that a massive underground network of potential serial killers exists with the purpose of picking up lot lizards at truck stops, killing them, and leaving their bodies on barren stretches of roads during their late at night drives, which
they're in 2020. That's insane. You know what? Not with AI replacing serial drivers with artificial drivers. Maybe they listen. We gotta. That's nuts. What a twist this video took.
There's also, once again, you have a business to be there. There's like desolate places out in the middle of nowhere that no one's hardly looking. And then you're also picking up lot lizards, aka prostitutes, which already probably no one's looking for them either. It's the perfect crime. The FBI is looking at 850 murders, with most victims being prostitutes. It's very hard to solve these.
This is what I'm saying, man. I hate this shit. If only sex work was legalized, a lot of this would not be an issue, right? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck off.
Crimes due to the victims already being alienated from their family, and they don't.
Amazon is further drilling automated truck drivers for their larger warehouses, so it's all automated, so they don't have to pay anyone. That sounds about right.
Reported missing, and the suspects are able to travel thousands of miles away from the scene of the crime by the time the victim even would be found, or even if they do get found.
Insane.
While they have made some arrests, the vast majority of these murders.
It's always the people you think it is too, isn't it? It always is these. God damn, dude. Oh my God. I-57 is a hotbed for bodies. That's horrifying. That's ghoulish. I did not know that.
The majority of these murders are all cold cases with no leads at all.
Whoa.
So when you're gleefully signaling a nearby trucker to honk his horn at you, there's always a chance that you are looking in the eyes of a serial killer.
Hey, thanks, Hunter. Very cool ending to the video,
Which
man.
Is a bit dramatic.
Yeah.
But you never know. He's either just got done beating his dick, he took a shit on the side of the road, or he killed somebody. Those are the only options, all right?
I feel like you could say that about anybody. You could be staring in the eyes of the serial killer at the grocery store.
Yeah, but it feels so much more true when you're talking about a trucker, doesn't it? It's surprising just how many people are totally unaware.
Highway Tears, they've determined such a Canadian highway where the Canadian serial killer truckers operate. I'm gonna be 10 million, gang. If my car breaks down, I'm just gonna call my insurance, and I'm not gonna leave the car, and I'm gonna wait as long as it takes, and I'm gonna white knuckle the gun in my glove box, right? Like, holy shit. Fucking ew. I did not know
of
this.
What goes on in the trucking world, despite seeing truckers almost every day of your life. What seems like a mundane job to many can actually be a life full of adventure with all sorts of unexpected turns. It's also a job that, while incredibly important, can be quite lonesome, with some people leaving their families
until it's just you along the road in your own thoughts. Dude, in the red light. Driving the red light would fucking ruin me. I had to operate in red light in the military for a long time on submarines. Red light fucks me up. Oh my God.
Long periods of time to make a living. So the next time you angrily drive past a truck driver on a busy freeway, take a second to consider that. These are just people doing their job.
That's right.
And it's a very lonely one at that. So with that, I leave you with, don't fuck lot lizards. I'm telling you, that'd be bad. Don't. If you take a shit, go out in the middle of the woods. I think if you were beside a wooded area and it was like, this is so busy, there's tall grass, you took shit in the tall grass, to me, that is totally fine.
I can't stress enough how much that's fair. If I was driving past and there was a truck pulled over the side of the road and someone was just pissing in like the tall grass or whatever, right? Like, I don't care. Like, I feel like it's okay to look at someone's condition and be like, yeah, you can. I remember submarine being under red light only for 2 weeks. It's like liver health. Yes. Yes and yes. I can't tell you more, but yes. Don't mind me asking because I'm uneducated. What does the red light do? The idea of the red light is you still see it. It's low light, so it's less polluting your eyes. So people in red light can still see and still sleep. So a good example is the part of the ship was Crew's berthing. It's lit up by red light, so you can navigate through and not you can navigate through and be able to see, but not so you can still sleep. Also, it's important to have red lights on in control or other parts of the ship, because if you lose power, red light is attached to the emergency power. So the red lights stay on so you don't get flashbanged by going from a bright white light to pure blackness, right? You are not flashbanged. Your eyes are already acclimated to the darkness. So red light is useful for that, but you start feeling it drain you a little bit, man. You start getting a little bit drained from it.